from Arcane. Like he didn't even comment in the Discord that he was free tonight. So I don't know.
No, I didn't see anything from him.
We don't need him.
He's got the shirt. Yeah. He's yeah.
That's disgusting.
I love it. That makes me so happy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Man, I haven't worn red in probably over a decade.
Looks good on you, man.
Since working at Tomato Joe's.
Yeah.
You had to wear red.
Yeah. That was about 10 years. It's like 8.
It looks good.
It almost looks orange in the camera.
Over here it looks nice and red.
But no, it's...
That's a nice vibrant red.
Red.
Yeah, it looks good. I can feel Aaron's judgment.
Oh, yeah. That's my secret cap. I'm always judging.
Jelly, bruh.
Oh, there's a very, very small part of me that's jealous. It is there, but it's very small.
Well, I was waiting to see if he liked it, and then if he liked it, I was going to send anyone who would want one.
I am going to make a graphic for you, but I haven't done it yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that's what I want one.
Okay.
It's too clip arty for me.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. It was just a fun thing, and it was.
I know. I'm going to make it better.
Okay. It was.
Okay.
It was part of Nate's birthday present was getting the prototype shirt.
That's cool. That's actually really cool. Nathan, you don't have that one mod that I gave.
What one mod?
This guy. What were the names of the mods I gave you?
The friendly companion one, and then the spell one.
The spell one. That's the one you don't have.
Should I get it real quick? What's it called?
It makes it so easy to like just look at the spells and know what you're dealing with. Because it labels all the spells, like whether they're a ritual, if they're somatic, verbal, and how long they take to cast and stuff, just like by glancing at them. So it's pretty nice. I don't remember what it's called, but I did just give it to Austin. I'm going to message our team.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do.
Ever since Discord's changed their username things, now sometimes I'm just like D or a single letter.
Are you in streamer mode?
Oh. Aha.
Yeah, our team had noticed that the other day. Oh.
I'm not updating till it's forced.
Fantasy Grounds?
Discord.
Oh, okay.
Was there like a UI change or something?
Not that I've noticed. I didn't even know you could opt out of the update.
Oh, it's just like do it later.
Oh, I don't even get that option. Just forces me.
I'm just gonna put you guys. I don't know what y'all's marching order is gonna be. Probably Sorin. At least Sorin and Avastros in the front. Lance right behind Avastros so he can sneak attack.
Man, you shitting on my casual names too.
Yeah.
Hey, Chuck was a good dude. I miss that guy. I think I've told you about Chuck.
You have, yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So Aaron and Annette. So Charles, the guy I picked for Aaron's little one-shot deal, that was my mentor in the Marine Corps. He unfortunately took his own life about 8 years ago.
Oh wow.
So, yeah, I was like, oh, this would be kind of a cool name for someone who's supposed to be wisdom and
I spent all that time making fun of it.
yeah.
Oh well.
No, Chuck would have had a good laugh at it.
Good.
He was a good guy.
That's too bad that.
Yeah, it was.
Do that.
It was a real shocker.
Yeah, I bet. It's too bad.
I don't remember the names of those. Oh, hey, speaking of which, Aaron, can you send me that list for Fantasy Grounds?
What was the list?
It
What
was
the purpose?
the extensions.
Oh, the list of all my extensions I've installed.
Yeah, that way I could take a look at some of them, see if any are practical.
I don't even know how to send you that.
Hang on. You
I'd have
sent
to
them to me.
disconnect.
Give me a sec.
That wasn't all of them, but yeah, that's a good majority of the ones I had installed. Yeah. But yeah, that'll work.
That was fun on Sunday, by the way, Aaron.
Oh, you like that? Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do it again if it happens.
Cool.
Level 20 is funny. I don't know how to predict. It's like DMing for the first time all over again, because I don't know what the hell is gonna happen when I don't know what abilities you have at 20. I normally never DM for. I never have DM for a level 20 party, so that was interesting.
Yeah,
to say the least.
Artene's crit man just was wild.
Yeah, that was insane, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So much damage.
Damn.
Yeah, it was hard to believe he was doing that much damage.
Well, he did burn a level 9 spell on the
that's true.
first level. It's not even like the first level. It's like the
the intro.
Yeah. He was like, oh well.
Are we playing if our team doesn't join?
We can if you guys want. I'll leave that up
Well,
to you.
I was gonna say I don't know if that's our call or yours. Because he didn't even see my message yet. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's weird.
Could be dead.
Hope not. All right,
I'll call
awesome.
him.
That's the last one.
Jeez, that's a lot of extensions. I was just looking. I was like, oh, look, okay, it's still going.
Yeah, some of those aren't really too important, and others are. So you just kind of have to look at them and read them on the website. See which ones you think might be good. Let's see. Where the hell's this guy at? All right. I'm calling him now.
Yeah, I hope he's okay.
It.
Yeah,
he's
I
fine.
don't think he's...
I just talked to him like 30 minutes ago. If he killed himself in 30 minutes, that's like an achievement.
The dark humor, man.
What on?
Death selfie. Achievement unlocked.
Did you fall asleep?
Tell him we're not going to like midnight. Y'all's midnight.
Yeah.
I actually don't work today. Oh.
It's been killing us going to bed so late.
Yeah, it's been, dude, I got thrown off so bad for like a week. After I did mine, I was all like, oh, what's happening?
What was it? Monday. So Monday, yeah. So I obviously didn't get a lot of sleep, and I got this I expected to be more, but like this massive $3.5 million project just thrown onto my lap. And I went, oh, okay. I thought we were just doing this. I didn't know we were doing all of this. Well, that's gonna be. Finally got lunch at like 2:00, ate lunch, and I was like, I'm not gonna make it.
Yeah, like usually I don't take naps, but yesterday and the day before, I like I could hardly keep my eyes open, but at the same time I couldn't really fall asleep. And so
That's the
I
worst.
would so I don't take naps. So it's like hard to try and take a nap. And so I did just like kind of lay down for a while. 2 days ago I did actually I think fall asleep for about 30 minutes. And yesterday it was just like I don't know, not necessarily it's just like a quiet time for myself to lay down.
Yeah.
So I woke him up,
Lol.
and he is going to be on in 15 minutes.
Okay.
That's what he said.
That's fine.
So
It's fine.
Well, I get to hang out with you fine people.
that means I can probably run one dungeon.
Oh my gosh.
What are you
Run.
doing?
Yeah, I'm playing Final Fantasy
16?
14.
14.
You're still playing that?
Yeah, it's fun.
It is, it is fun.
We
It's
just-
just the grind to get to the current content as a new player is pretty rough.
Oh yeah, well we actually like the story, and the current content is the same as all the content that came before it, so it's like, why rush through it?
I do like
my
that you
opinion.
can be whatever you want to be. Like, it's just a click of a button and you've switched your class.
Yeah.
That was cool. Yeah.
You played it, Nathan? I didn't know you played it.
Yeah, I played it with you
Yeah.
guys.
He started
When-
with us.
Oh, you were a dragoon.
I was a dragoon. Yeah,
I
dude.
remember
I just
now.
remember Annette fucking
wanna-
power leveled for like a month straight and got to max level.
Yeah, the only reason we stopped was because
That was Autumn was born. It was
we
like
had
she was-
Autumn, yeah. So now she sleeps normally, and I'm like, okay, we can play again. Kind of.
I got through the second expansion.
Heaven's Ward. I don't even know.
I
the
got
name
through
of the
Heaven's
expansions
Ward.
anymore.
I got through Heaven's
And then
Ward.
what was the one? I don't know. I'm not too big on Final Fantasy. I don't remember the fucking names. It's not like World of Warcraft is like ingrained in here for some reason. But this game, I like this game better. But
Speaking of the WoWs, I'm actually going to go see Dad next week. Nathan, I'll tell him hi.
Is he still playing, isn't he?
I'm pretty sure. I mean, I know he got ESO banned. I wouldn't be surprised if he had his WoW account banned at some point for saying something dumb. But the last.
what do you mean by saying something dumb?
Nathan, how would you describe my dad?
I don't have it. Like, I actually appreciate people who get banned because of the stupid shit they say. Depends on what it is, but
He probably said some ridiculous political thing, would be my guess.
That's what his ESO one was banned for.
Or he fucking like off on somebody and like threatened to kill them.
Jesus Christ. All right.
He actually, I would say during the last year, just from conversations with him, he's doing. It sounds like he finally, I don't know, has leveled out, which is good because he's in his 60s and he needs to.
Didn't he stop? Did you tell me he stopped drinking? Or he stopped smoking, one of the two?
I know he stopped smoking. I know he's also down about 40, 50 pounds. Like
Damn, good for him.
Yeah, he and Marnie are taking much better care of their health. So, and he always sounds a lot happier talking to him. So, I'm gonna go with he's doing okay.
Good. And how long has he been keeping this up for? Because I know sometimes he'll do really well.
And yeah.
Kind of-
I don't know. It was
a couple of years now.
Yeah. So Dom and I are staying at the GSR in Reno, which is one of the casinos out there, for his recommendation, actually. But we also wanted to make sure that we had separation if we needed it.
Right. Well, cool. I'm glad that both of them are doing well. It sounds like, anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, so I won't be around next week, and then the following week I'm on nights all week. We come back Sunday, And then my first shift back at work is Monday at 10 p.m. till 8 a.m. I do that the whole week.
Yeah, I don't miss those graveyard hours. That's what I had to do. Or those were the hours I worked when I was at the state hospital.
Dude, one of my coworkers is suggesting that we try alternating weekends every other week. I'm like, dude, that's
what we did.
That's terrible. That's awful.
Most of my coworkers were like, it was the only way it's fair because certain people would just get stuck always working on weekends. I mean, either way, having days off just sucked.
I wouldn't mind if I was working weekends and that was my permanent schedule. Like, I don't like my rotation and then the odd shifts thrown in here and there. But we'll find out on Monday morning who our new boss is, because our current one found out they didn't give him the permanent, so he'll be retiring, and this month will be interesting. Oh, and then Dom goes to San Diego all next week too. She's gonna be training one of the people down there, so that's gonna be interesting.
Cool, or she excited for that?
Yeah, I mean, the government pays for it, so it's, travel and breaks her out of the normal of just day-to-day stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, she's overseeing 80 people.
Oh, wow.
Is she flying or is she driving?
She'll drive. She'll go to work. She'll go to work at Edwards. She'll grab a Govy government vehicle and head down to it's next to Miramar Air Station. Like, literally, you can poke your finger through the fence that separates the Super Tracon that the FAA has down there and Miramar Air Station. Maybe tell her to go see Robbie. Say hi to Robbie.
Is she a contractor or is she government?
She's government.
Okay.
My ex-boss was one of the best people I've ever worked for. I worked hard for her, but she worked hard for me. And she went on a very big limb and hired Dom through I don't want to call it a loophole because it was illegal hiring, but she essentially got Dom on the same hiring level as a disabled vet because Dom's tested positive for lupus. So she was able to get Dom hired under the American Disabilities Act.
Yeah, I remember when you were telling me about all that.
Yeah, that was fun. But, that's a pretty big risk, hiring someone's girlfriend or even fiance or even anybody working in the same building. And she went on a limb and did it, and Dom's thriving. She got a 5% raise recently and doing good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sorry, my feet got the shit eaten out of them when I was watering.
Oh, I meant to ask you too, because I gotta build. I gotta work with our team to make his character. How did you guys end up picking your level 1 stuff? Did you do dice roll or standard or?
I think I forced you to do point buy.
That's what it was, point buy.
Yeah, and then are you gonna? Oh, you are gonna. Sorry, but yeah, point buy.
Okay, point buy.
Which is the best.
So why do you think that is? Like, why is there?
It limits the characters so no one can randomly be more powerful than someone else, and at the same time, it allows you to fully customize how you want your character to play.
Okay,
it's the best of both worlds. If you gotta stick up your ass, you do standard array, and if you want like a completely RNG kind of like stat array, you could do dice rolls. But you could in a way you could make the dice rolls a little less crazy by like everyone rolls a certain number and then they wait until they're happy with what they have and then they make their character, right? So
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to get my cheat sheet up. Knew I was forgetting something. Quick reference. Do you have a 3-monitor setup, Aaron?
Sure do.
Nice.
I didn't buy any of them either. Work
Very
gave
nice.
them to me.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's pretty sweet. I do not know how to play this class. Sorry, I'm like, my brain is like 50% occupied.
Let's see, what was I playing? I was playing a black mage and a sage. No, not black mage. A sage for healing, and then it was something else. No.
Oh, so you started playing recently then?
remember how.
Yeah.
It's a newer
Talking
class.
party chat.
Yeah, it was about a year ago. I gave it a good twirl.
I see.
Was it sage? No, it was white mage, I think. Maybe it was white mage. Yeah. White mage.
Annette, make sure your like Oath of Anemone aggro gathering ability is on.
It is.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Who did just lose? Oh, Nathan?
Yep. He had a real serious look on his face and then he was gone.
Oh, shit. Okay.
He was like looking at the screen, squinting, and then he was gone. Oh, and there he is.
He's back.
Yeah, I lost audio. Like it was really quiet, and then I looked up and saw Aaron talking, and just
But nothing was coming out, huh?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's been happening a little bit more often. Audio just kind of drops out from Discord. Don't know why.
The mage should be cleansing that. This mage sucks. Or the healer, sorry, not the mage.
I don't remember what any of my abilities do. So.
Oh, well, you're fine. No one cares.
I thought I used the throw shield, but that doesn't seem to work.
No one cares as he talks smack on the healer.
Well, Annette literally just started like this.
I have so like jumping back into tank after 2 years of not playing. I have no idea what my abilities do.
Rough.
Yeah.
Hey, RT.
I was like trying to read over them, and then we joined the dungeon. Hey.
What's up, sleepy boy?
It was fucking ruined because someone woke me up.
Well,
you should have had an alarm set.
Yeah.
It's not good to nap this late anyway. You won't go to bed tonight.
He never goes to bed, Annette. That's a secret.
The secret is the man never sleeps.
I'm glad you were willing to end your nap to come play D&D.
No, I just didn't even know we were playing today, I'll be honest.
Doesn't even check the chat.
I don't know why I thought it was yours and Aaron's session.
That's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow.
Oh, is it tomorrow?
Yeah,
Did
tomorrow's
we get that
Thursday.
set?
Yeah.
Oh, it's probably confusing because we're using just this one for both.
If you want to if you want to make it easy, just suggest just make an extra channel.
Yeah, I'll just.
Yeah, that's why I tried to keep it out of like your scheduling tab or something there. That way, I tried to not confuse anyone.
There you go, Austin.
Thank you, sir. You, okay. Thanks, buddy.
You can thank South Park for that one. Mr. Stone and Mr. Parker. All right. Well, since
We
we're
can
all
start. I'm loading in.
Wait. Let's go. I'm just gonna dip, I guess, Annette. We're gonna get in big
they're
trouble.
running instances right now.
Yeah,
We'll
we didn't know
just
how
dip,
long you
though.
were gonna be.
That's fine.
I'm dipping.
All right. Well, I don't have anything written up this time around. But last time, the four of you, you found you think you found the clutch or the entrance to it. You found Kozil. You learned that he was taken prisoner by a hag, swamp witch of some sort, who'd set up shop in the swamp. And she seemed to have won Avastros over. We'll see.
When was the last time we played?
June 10th.
Oh, so it's been a little while,
Been
but not
18
too
days.
long. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I remember being convinced. I'm in like 50 campaigns now.
Yeah.
So,
The reason she told you that she's trying to find, she's studying the tree, the big abomination tree that you guys woke up. She's been taking.
Oh, this is the hag. I don't know why that was not clicking. Right. Okay. I'm following now.
And so she told y'all she's using or gathering samples from it because she's trying to find a way to revert.
Gathering samples.
Well,
oh yeah, I remember.
Essence extraction.
The Goliath samples were different.
Mm-hmm.
But she's trying to gather samples from the tree to find a way to reverse the weird blight that's kind of taken over the swamp. And she told you that she was on the verge of a breakthrough, but at the start of the campaign, remember, with all the big magical bursts that happened from y'all's backstories, it kind of ruined all of her.
Yeah, we fucked it up. All of her stuff exploded, so she needs to collect a lot more semen.
Yeah. Some treatment.
What is she doing with all the jizz?
You don't know.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Yeah, and so when you went to the tower, she has a succubus as like a minion, and she was collecting Kozil the Goliath, who you guys were been following.
I like
some
that
samples from him. Yeah. And then I think the biggest thing from that is that she said that the light that's in the swamp, it started off magical, but it's jumped, and now it's like a natural occurring thing. So whatever that means, I don't know. Well, I do know, but I don't think y'all do. And
well, I do know, but you don't.
And then Kozil was just wanting to go kill the finish off the serpents, and you guys decided to follow. And so that's the really, really rough summary of what happened. I don't know if anyone's got any questions or.
I feel like
so if
deciding whether we're going in or not right outside the gate.
I don't remember being for it.
You guys are totally on the fence about it.
Yeah, I don't remember being all fucking ready to go. Trying to think.
Do you want me to put the old map up so you guys can kind of?
Yeah, actually, let's do that. Let me see it. Put it up.
Give me 1 second.
Put her there.
Give me 1 sec. Give me 2 seconds. I just need to throw you guys down on here. Fast NPCs. So. Okay. There we go. All right.
What's the plan, guys?
Yeah. So you guys are standing outside of this cave, and it looks like it kind of like the dirt has been pushed like out. So there's like like piles and stuff right here.
Wait, is this the cave Kuzul went into or whatever?
This is where he thinks the snake people are coming from.
Okay.
Because
I'm
he's been
following.
able to track them. You guys, again, you're not exactly sure how. He's just been saying, I can sense them. Here we go.
I thought we decided we were just gonna go down in there. We were already
That is totally up to
heading
you.
there.
I'm down to go down. What's everyone else think?
Sounds so different.
What?
What? I didn't hear you. Sorry.
Sounds so different now.
Well, I
'Cause
mean,
they could be part of the problem as to why all this is going on. I mean, they're making sacrifices to people, and
or he's gonna end up getting himself killed. He's already gotten captured once, and he might just leave
Yeah.
us to die. Though it's possible I might not be feeling well in a while. We'll see.
Oh yeah, because you sucked on that dude's.
Oh yeah, you drank the.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Drank from.
yeah.
You drank her test
Special
concoction.
sauce.
You know she puts the jizz in that. You know that, right?
Well, maybe I'll
Flavor
turn as
it.
big.
Oh, it's not. It doesn't do anything. I just like the flavor.
Well, perhaps
That's
I'm gonna
disgusting.
grow to be 10 feet tall, or I'll end up melting into a pool in front of you, and you don't have to worry about me anymore, Avastros.
I will always be worried about you, mainly because you're an assassin sent to kill me. So
You're worried more about me than Sorin, an actual assassin.
Sorin
Don't worry,
could have
You
killed
asked,
me
I will take on your mantle and try my best to kill him.
from the
Thank
very
you,
beginning.
Sorin.
Sorin could have killed me.
From the very beginning.
I'm
Gozil
playing
turns,
the
he
long
says-
game.
He says to y'all, "They're in here. Let's go."
I don't know. Do we want this guy's gonna get us killed?
I
What do you
mean,
guys think?
we're pretty good at.
Need an excuse to not go in.
No, I don't think we
Let's
need an
break
excuse.
this for a sec. I'm no stranger to species that use sacrifice for whatever nefarious deeds they need to do. These Yanti, I should say, are probably preying on innocent people's lives.
Yeah, anyone that comes in here.
That's why we need
Trying
to
to-
stamp them out.
Well, do we have another direction to go? Otherwise,
Yeah, we do technically.
You guys, so
We can
you
go
guys
towards
have
the.
you
We
have
ha-
a couple of plot hooks. I don't know if you want me to remind you of them.
well, there's the map I have.
Yeah,
Avastros has the
Talking to the
The-
troll that's trying to get to the Shadow
fuck.
Realm.
Fuck the Shadow Realm troll. I don't think we
well,
should
No.
do that.
the sensing the other primal as well.
That neighborhood.
Oh yeah, Avastros. You looking for the
Aspects.
aspect of the
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the
the
aspects.
specific
I'm-
one you were
I think
Yes.
I can't. I think it was I gotta look it up. I don't remember where I wrote
I think it was
Hold on.
water-ish based.
Was it the water one? Hold on. I have a list of all of them. That's not it. I wrote it down in a note somewhere.
Yeah, so you have
Oh, it's on my character sheet.
the treasure map, the cache that Lance recognized. You have the troll going to the Shadow Realm. You can continue trying to find the druids, although that one's kind of like there's no clear direction on that one. There's finding the aspects. There's going back to Dawn's Harbor to see what's changed.
I suppose the best if we're to tame the lands per se and try to make it safe, I don't see a point in returning quite yet until we at least see what we can do about this area before heading back. DM2, we're still dealing with like there'll still be penalties for staying out in the Ghostlands too long.
Yes.
Okay.
But you guys are fine.
Okay.
You can still rest for a while.
How many days have we been out in the Ghostlands?
You've only been out here for.
We rested once, I thought.
Yeah, you rested at the
Cave.
cave, at the aspect of the sun's cave is when you took your first long rest.
Oh, okay.
Because I think I made it like your proficiency plus your level is how many long rests you can take before you have to go back to town. But you
Okay.
also have to go back to town to level up too. So
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah, we have to be
Yeah.
in we have to be in a safe location to.
I didn't remember that.
I think
That's
technically
funny.
we can level up now. We just need to go back to town. If that was right. Oh wait, let me check the.
I think you guys are almost like
Almost, yeah, we're almost there.
you're
God.
almost there. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not having you guys just like stay. It's kind of like go back out is kind of what I want instead of just staying in the wilderness the whole time.
No, that's totally fine. Okay.
And there'll
Alright,
be
then, if
there'll be
experience
ways
isn't a
where it's like you don't
motivation,
have to travel day by day again. You know what I mean? Like, anyway, there's stuff that can help you guys out. You know, as you guys progress and do stuff.
Well, I say we go in.
I say I say we go in, and there's no point because if we just leave and come back, this place will be regrown and the ent could still be there. We might as well at least finish what's here.
You
Yeah.
will have the respect of my tribe if you help me destroy our ancient enemies.
I think we
What
should
does
use him
your
as the
tribe
shield. Though.
has to offer.
Oh my god.
You know what? I say why not make some friends? So
We're
let's go.
supposed to be the good guys.
Well,
Yeah, I think my other character's rubbing off on me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
so
I also still have that wooden block.
That we don't know how
by
to
the way,
open.
the magical school was wrong. It's transmutation, not conjuration.
Oh,
Ooh.
actually, I don't have the
Wait,
wooden block in
for
my
what?
inventory.
The box, the magic box.
On the box. He
Oh,
found
the box was transmutation?
Yes, transmutation, not
Oh,
conjuration.
that changes a lot. Okay, I'm following now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, DM, do
Hey,
you mind throwing that in my bag? Because I don't have it in my bag.
Oh, it's in
anymore.
Avastros' bag.
Oh,
I'm not giving it to you.
He didn't. Yeah, let me.
never mind. I thought for some reason I had it.
Well, I remember Aaron specifically being like he didn't want to actually hold on to it.
No, I didn't. I was giving that to him
Okay.
for sure. Yeah, that's
It's
one
there
of
now.
Okay, thank you,
had
sir.
it. It's a wooden box.
A wooden box, right?
Okay. Yeah, Kozil turns to you, says, "If you help me destroy these, my tribe can." I'm not exactly sure why you're traveling these lands. Again, we haven't seen outsiders like you in many years.
We're traveling these lands to cure the blight.
Yes, my people would want this cleared out too.
If you're
Va'lori.
willing to accept our help, you have to let us do this our way.
I agree.
I'm gonna
He
whisper
raises
over
an
to
eyebrow.
I'm gonna whisper over to Va'lori
Yeah,
to
you would.
where it's
Says
just
we're
her and
not
I.
negotiating with them, if that's what you're getting at.
No, I like to approach these cleanouts with more tact.
He nods. He nods at you. He
Yeah, that's
says,
fair.
"Fine." They're probably still sleeping, mostly, anyways.
Oh, that's good to know. Hey Aaron,
Yeah. What's up?
would you be a doll and add music?
Oh, I forgot. Yes, I
Oh
absolutely
yeah,
will.
that'd be good.
I gotta make sure Fantasy Grounds. What the fuck is this thing called? Discord is set up to do that. There we go. Hold on.
I'm gonna whisper over into
Oh, the
Va'lori's
custom
ear.
doll.
You
Yeah,
don't
no,
think
you
he'd
were
be
absolutely right.
a threat to Dawn's
Okay, can you
Harbor?
guys
Do
hear it?
you?
Oh wait.
Sorry,
I'm
say
sorry.
that again. I couldn't hear you when they were talking.
Yeah, repeat that, please.
I'm gonna just whisper into Va'lori's ear. You don't think he and his tribe could be a threat to Dawn's Harbor, or perhaps they'd be willing to help? I mean, I'm sure they could use the strength of giants, but we also don't want to impose a threat to the settlement.
Yeah, I feel like he might not care about our plight, and this is just what he's focused on and is willing to accept our help because we're trying to help.
Fair enough. All right. Well, let's go in.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I'm not hugely sold on this, but
Well, we can always have him take the lead as long as he doesn't bolt too far, right, Cozell? You won't just leave us
Fred
behind.
said he's taking the lead, I think.
I'm pretty sure
He looks at Sorin.
Yeah, I was gonna say Sorin's taking the lead. I'm not gonna have it any other way.
Here's the rundown. Listen here, Kozel. You're gonna be with the druid and the masked one. Me and the scrawny dude is gonna go up ahead. We'll let you know when we're going in.
Yeah, I agree.
All
He
right.
nods. He says, "I've dealt with these, even though it's been many, 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 many years. My people have dealt with these. Check the floors. They like to trap their bases."
Hmm.
Mm.
What's the most dangerous thing you've come across from these species?
It's probably the creatures themselves. They have a way of making you do what they want you to do.
Right.
This should set the mood a little better. Sorry. That was a little too happy and inspirational for me.
Yeah, it has to be dark and
This is
sad.
grim dark, man.
I like how his
The
name's
legends
almost
tell
Guzzle.
of large serpent creatures that usually lead these, but I'm hoping, if we're lucky, this is just a small clutch. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Lance, let's go in. You have anything to prep beforehand? Because I'm just gonna go in.
Mask yourselves with shadow.
I can do that. Just know that I'm already starting to feel waned, but we could do that.
Wait, you get your key back on a short rest? Is that right?
Yeah, a short rest.
Yeah,
You guys haven't taken a short rest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we haven't taken one yet.
So
Probably should have done that.
what do we
at
gotta
Hack's
do
place.
to take a short rest? Is clear the area?
So you would have
Makes sense.
to. It's half plus one. So you guys found that shack, which was okay. You found place, and that means either going and checking out the spiders, or
Wait,
dealing with that tree.
Didn't we take a short rest in the shack?
I thought we did.
Did we?
I might be wrong because I have my wild shape back, and the only way to get that back is the rest.
Okay. Yeah, my key's not auto
Yeah,
programmed.
you guys took a short rest. Yeah,
Okay.
because that's when Agatha showed up.
Okay, so I restored
That's
my
right, I got
key.
it right here.
Okay.
So
I sure not.
I mean, this is kind of meta, but I just want to. We don't have to go too into the gritty. Like, I'm going to talk about your character, so I don't know how to do that in character. But your key. How much key do you have left? Is it full at this point?
Well, with the short rest being included now, it's full. Also, I have
Okay, so how many do you have? You have
6.
6, and then how many does it take to cast Pass Without Trace?
2, which is fine. That I still have a buffer.
Okay, because I was going to say I could cast it, but that's an entire spell slot for me, and the only way to get that back is to long rest.
Nope, I got it. With that being said, I'm just gonna should be able to do this. Turn roast myself. Hopefully, I program this correctly.
You might even want to give it to Kozel if you can.
I'm gonna put it in the whole party, because might as well,
in
right?
case he needs it. Yeah.
Hopefully this works. All right, cool. I programmed it correctly. All right. And the shadows wisp around us, and we get a little bit quieter.
I don't know if it's going to give us +10 in our stealth checks, though.
I'll just add 10
If it does.
to y'all's roll.
It's the actual pass without a trace thing, so it should.
I doubt it. Fantasy Grounds
I'll just add
sucks.
10.
I can just add 10.
It's not that hard to add 10.
Okay.
It's also
just add
really
10.
easy to just program it, too. So either way works.
Where is
There we go.
All right.
All right. So y'all are going in?
I'm not going in. We're letting
hold on.
Sorin and Lance to go in and scout.
Yeah, I'm going to roll a stealth check before we go through the door. I just need to find my character sheet. Where the hell did it go?
So, Nate, I will just preface with this. I'm going to be using my Dungeon Delver to help me look for traps.
You got it.
You're actually gonna use it.
I'm gonna.
No, never mind. It only works for secret doors.
What it does is it makes you take half damage from traps, which means this is perfect. It's fine. So you need to disarm traps and
saving throws.
Yeah. So it's good. It's not bad. It's really good.
I will go first, Lance, because I can take a hit.
By the way, every trap is a saving throw. There's like almost none of them are make attack rolls on you.
That makes sense.
Okay.
They're all saving.
So there's actually a new map. I didn't splice these together.
Can you put us on the new map, but at the entrance of the new map?
Yeah. So you guys. So are you going in?
We'll go into the opening, but not deeper than that.
Okay. Well, until you go in, I'm not gonna throw you one.
Okay, I'm gonna
So to
walk
speak.
in.
Okay.
Oh,
Sorin and I taking the lead. Hopefully quiet.
So
I'll check the entrance first before anyone takes a step in. But yeah.
yeah, go ahead and roll it.
And Lance, you're gonna help me look, right?
Yes.
Perfect.
I have better perception. My eyes are of the eagle.
All right. So the two of you take your time. You begin to head down into this opening. And Sorin, you don't detect any traps. You don't detect any hidden doors either. You go down this tunnel probably about a good 20 feet and stop. I don't know if you're gonna. I don't know if your party's following you.
Yeah, I just wanted to check the entrance so everyone can get in.
Yeah, it's safe so far.
I think we're good.
6/28/.
Do you want to keep going?
You want me to go grab them, Sorin? And they can follow behind about 20 feet?
Well, I'm just walking into the entrance. I'm not waiting for somebody.
Yeah, I don't see anything on the map, Nate.
He's waiting for us.
You're not on.
Oh. Gotcha.
I didn't make the tunnel part of anything.
Gotcha.
What a
Sorry,
noob.
I was
Yeah,
like, it
doesn't
might be
even-
not working on my end. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going until I see something that would catch my attention.
Sure.
And I'm
Let's
gonna be
put 'em on the new
checking
map.
The roof, the ceiling on top, in addition to the floor, even though chemicals.
Yeah,
and stuff
so
that's
all this looks like a natural cave.
Oh, okay.
Um, and you walk for maybe another 60 feet, so you're about 80 feet total, and the tunnel it slopes down quite gradually. And
Uh-oh.
before you, just kind of hanging out in this small, or the tunnel leads to like a small little chamber, and you see that there's these two brass doors, ancient brass doors. And you see the one on your left. They're actually slightly open. They're kind of like, so like they're two double doors like
Ajar.
that, right? They're kind of like this. Yeah.
Okay, so I missed all your descriptors because my headset bugged out. So
Oh no.
He found a large brass door and they're open, like
Okay.
jar like that. And as you approach, you see that there's these snake motifs on them, like they're writhing up the edges, coming down. The faces of the doors, as you come up to them, they have two. There's a snake head on each one, and the mouths are open, like it's about to bite you. And you see the fangs, in all their serpentine detail. Do you go through the doors? Nothing, and it's quiet.
Okay, if it's quiet, I'm just gonna peek through the gap.
So I'm gonna throw you down. Yeah.
I'm gonna come up like right behind him since we're going in first.
All right. So as you kind of peek your head in, you see that you're in there's some kind of chamber here, right? And you can see that there's these pillars that go down some stairs. You see another set of brass doors at the end right here.
Okay. They're way bigger.
Yes, they definitely are.
Okay.
They're roughly like twice the size of the doors you just came through. But you see these pillars here. There's these snake motifs, so it's like they go up and then like the snake heads form the top of the pillars. But they do this kind of design. I don't know if you've seen this.
Corinthian or
No, but they do this, so as you get a look at it. Did that send to you? Give me one sec. So as you look at it, there's one snake head facing like on each side, right? And you see how it kind of
I see. It's got that same pattern, but
going
snake
around.
heads.
Yeah. So it looks like they're looking around the whole room from all the pillars, and that's like that going down.
This is fucking cool. Okay.
And the air in here, man, it's just
What?
stale and dry.
I'm right here. You said the air in here.
Oh, shut.
I got
The white
confused.
male is just really, really stale in here.
Yeah.
Did you say he's really pale in here?
He's really, really pale and stale. And
This dude's pale and stale.
um,
Can you put me on the map? I want to see.
I'm going to open the door without trying my best not to make sound. So I want to make sure I need to lift it if it's scratching against the floor or whatever.
So as you push onto these doors, they don't move easily. If you want to move them, you're gonna need a strength check, my boy.
Can't.
I got you, dude.
Oh, where's Va'lori?
Hey,
the strongest one here.
not
Oh
when
my
I'm a
gosh, I
bear,
forgot I
bitch.
am.
So,
I'm the
Soren, just so
strongest
you know,
here.
the gap
I'm the
between,
strongest
or the,
for sure.
the
Yeah,
double
right here.
doors, and they're open, they have about like a 5-foot space in between each gap is.
Okay.
So you can like single file your way in.
Yeah, I will just open one door. Here is my strength check.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Soren, you just kind of lean into. Are you pushing it? Are you pushing it in, or are you like pulling it open?
Well, you said it's a jar, right? So which way
Yeah.
is it open? I'll follow that movement.
So you would have to pull it open. So you can go
Oh.
from the inside and push it if you want to do that.
I'll pull it.
Push it open. Okay. Yeah, you pull it my dude. The only time Sorin was strong, I guess.
Oh boy. Okay, yeah, that is.
As you pull this door open, it scrapes. It's not like a loud like or anything, but it just scrapes along the bottom of the ground. Well, at least the ground outside is like soft mud, so it doesn't really make any sound, so to speak. But now the doors are fully open, or at least one is.
I will continue to look for traps and then move in, and I'll tell Lance to follow with me.
Oh, sorry, I need to unlock you. There we go. Okay, go ahead and move up like 1 or 2 spaces if you want, and I'll drop Lance down. All right, Lance, so you come in. Boop. Again, you kind of see what Sorin sees. Does everyone else want to file in?
Is it safe?
It looks to be for now.
Well, go ahead and move next to Sorin.
Did you
Lance?
come back to tell us that, like, hey, you can come down
We're
now?
still at the entrance, quote unquote, like the opening.
Oh, you
No.
are? Okay. No.
We were waiting for you to scout and then come back and tell us to come.
Yeah, that's why that wasn't in character when I went, is it safe? Because that was just like a rhetorical question.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Soren,
and then-
we all have the ability to see in the dark. Does the giant?
I have no idea.
You're gonna offend him.
He didn't seem to be bothered. Also, Lance, when you get in here, you see these pillars that are kind of on the on the
erecting.
side here. Yeah, they have these sort of the snake motif. You've probably seen this before. So the faces kind of look like they're on each side.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And so, but as the two of you stand here, it looks. I don't know if you need any more details or not, but
No, not quite.
Wait,
Go back to the party.
All right,
I might be
let's.
talking out of my ass, but DM, is our friend a giant? Is he a giant, or is he one of them Goliaths?
he's a Goliath.
Okay, all right.
Oh, I confused the term. That's my bad.
I just wanted to make sure because
Lance
you could have been
doesn't
right.
know any better. It's
No,
okay.
I didn't
He's
know.
never
Suddenly,
seen
I was
one.
like, I thought it was a Goliath, but
Yeah. So this character actually works out for me being dumb because I don't know. So.
You're not dumb. You're ignorant. There's a difference.
That is true.
There's a difference.
Thanks, Aaron.
That is very true.
You're
All
welcome.
right, Soren, should I go back and at least tell them the entrance is safe?
Yeah, we can bring them in. There isn't anything in this foyer for now.
I'm gonna just dash up and be like, the entrance seems to be clear for now, cause all you can see in the dark, can you?
Yeah.
It's not a problem.
All
Did you
right.
say Kozil or Va'lori?
Sorry,
Kozel.
I thought she said you guys. So.
Oh,
I know that the other two can see.
Yes. Until I wild shape.
Worst reshape.
Yeah, that's right. That's the one thing that gets nerfed.
Ooh, you know what? Let's see. Is it concentration?
I'm gonna
No.
move.
I'm going to pick up like a pebble, a rock,
Okay.
and I'm going to like hide it under my robe, cast light, and tuck it in a pocket.
Pocket light.
Light! So that way I don't have to
Grind-
use a spell
Dude,
in
cast
combat,
light
like
on
use
it?
an action.
Grind it up into its little tiny.
You make a flashbang.
Pocket
light
sand
sand.
light. Pocket light sand. It blinds and it gets in the eyes, dude. That would be devastating.
All right. So the two of you, I just threw you on the map, so you can go ahead.
Yeah, we would have gone down. I already rolled my stealth check, so
Whoa.
I was just sitting, trying to be quiet at the entrance, just waiting.
All right, Nath, did you make this map?
No, I
It
didn't
is
make this
sick.
map.
Okay, it looks cool.
I
though.
dressed
Thank you.
it, but I didn't make it.
Cool. It still looks good. Looks really good.
What
Um,
did Mr. Nate?
Salad sucks without dressing, so.
It does.
DM, are these anything or just wall design?
Give me 1 second. Did that do anything for y'all or no?
I didn't notice anything.
Okay. Yeah, Lance. So those are just decorative stuff.
Okay.
Wait, how is Lance?
But
You
it
can
looks.
see?
hmm
You got dark vision from your subclass?
I'm a half elf. And
Oh, I thought you were a human.
no, I'm a half elf.
He's a half elf.
We can. This is the everyone can see squad. That's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Sorry, we're in like 5 different campaigns. It's hard to keep up.
It's true though. It's
Aaron's
like I'm trying to
cool
figure it
now.
out. I am. I feel good. It's like
Lance,
man.
if you want, that actually is like a bas relief. So it's like a sculpted
Okay.
picture.
You
Is
also relieve yourself on
looking at it, it's so it's just part of the wall. Nothing really to.
Yeah, it's like on the wall. It's just like a little like
Okay.
stone. Like I said, it's like a bas relief. It kind of comes off the wall, but it's not like a door or anything.
Okay.
But the image on there, you see it has one of those serpent people, but you see that this one has like 6 heads, and it's standing and it's holding this. It looks like an orb or something in its hands. Again, like the stone in here is really, but it's holding it up kind of like this, and all the heads are looking up at it.
Are all of them on the wall like this, or just the one I'm looking at? Because I noticed there's another like imprint on the wall here.
They just showed that one is like broken. That one's
Okay.
falling apart.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Careful, Lance.
Um,
It could be a trap. Remember what Kozil said.
He said
Where
to
is
watch
Kozel?
the floors. That's a good question.
yes. Watch the floors. Oh, did I just move you, Vasho? Sorry.
No, that's totally fine. Whatever works.
I'm gonna-
Let's just make sure to keep our voices down.
They're here. They're definitely here.
Soren, there's a stairway to our right, and it looks like an alcove to our left. We want to clear those before we adventure further in.
There's a fucking snake statue.
There's an interesting. I point towards the beyond this pillar. A motif on the wall of a 6-headed serpent holding a stone. Must have some importance.
Kozil, I have a question.
Big.
I'll check it out front.
Do these snake creatures wear armor made of metal?
Some.
Good to know.
I'm gonna
Oh.
check these steps.
Annette and Aaron,
Mhm.
these pillars right here, if y'all want some, these ones right here that kind of going down, the tops of them would be like these snake heads that are holding it up in this, if you want to see what it's based off of.
Yeah, show
In
it.
general. So it's like each side, it's a face looking at you from each side.
Oh,
You know
what's wrong with you,
the
Nathan?
pillars at Cheesecake Factory, they have Egyptian girl faces on each head.
I don't
Yeah.
pay
That's
attention
what
to
the thing-
Cheesecake Factory. Sorry.
I honestly don't remember.
I don't fucking look at the architecture of Cheesecake Factory. I will say that this has some Indiana Jones vibes. To me, at least.
DM,
Why are those gonna be snakes?
I want to try to avoid stepping on just the pure ground. So would it be possible to like jump from? Are these rocks rubble too small to jump from one to the other to see around the corner?
Yeah, so right here, it actually looks like there was a wall here, and it was like busted outwards towards you.
Oh, okay.
But it looks like it happened 8 ages ago. Like, it's very clear this is not recent.
I'm still gonna try to stay on the rubble.
Okay.
So just to peek around the corner.
I'm just looking for traps at this point. I want to clear this place
Oh,
out.
is it not sensitive enough?
DM, are
Yeah,
those?
just go ahead and give me a perception.
Oh, dude, I got music going. It's just, is it too quiet?
You could probably turn it up a
What?
smidge if you wanted.
Is that
Yeah, Lance, you see bones. You do see bones on the ground.
Are they serpentine bones? Because that looks like a fang.
Here, I'll just.
Or are they just bones?
Bone, bone, bone.
They just look like bones to you. Again, because you have dark vision, you can't see anything in color. Everything's in
Right.
gray.
Isn't grayscale, right?
Yep. Sorin, it looks like you're good.
Okay.
The path, yeah, you don't detect.
Soren, that doorway to the left. Looks like it's been knocked down for a long time.
Sorin, are you looking at the thing to the left?
Yeah.
Okay, so, as you turn the corner, you look into this room, and at the base, again, this thing on the wall is another bas relief, but in front of that, you see there's all these like little shards. Shards probably isn't the right word. It looks like there's these like broken casings, and the ground is like wet underneath them.
Wait, broken casings? Oh shit. Okay.
You might have to get a little closer to see what they actually are.
So yeah, I'm going to be especially careful around this corridor then, and I'm going to peek around this corner if I can help it to my left. If there isn't anything trapped, okay, looks fine. I'll take a closer look.
All right, so I'm gonna.
Perception?
Yeah, go ahead and give me perception. I'm gonna jump to Lance. Do you want to do something? And then I'll tell Artine his result, and then go to the other two.
I don't want to separate too far from him since well, okay, so it wouldn't be metagaming, right, to know he has the Dungeon Delver perk, right?
No, you know I'm good at dungeons.
Okay. I'm just trying to. Oh, goodbye.
Oh,
Wow. No, I'm just gonna kind of be shadowing Soren and maybe occasionally stepping off, but not trying to get too far away.
He's job shadowing.
so you're just shadowing, and then Va'lori and Avastros. Do y'all want to move, or you guys just want to hang out where you are? Or
I will move up a little bit. I'm going to follow in the steps I saw them take because I'm not the stealthiest.
Should get here and stop. I'm gonna sniff.
go ahead.
Do I smell
you-
death?
Go ahead and give me a perception, and then I will. So Sorin.
Don't ignore that one. Ignore that one. I'm gonna put it in the tower.
Oh, 7.
Sorin.
Do
So
not-
as you bend down and you begin looking at these pieces on the ground, you realize they're eggshells, large eggshells.
Oh no.
And they
Someone's
recently
Oh.
hatched because there's this goo
Right, they're still wet on the inside. Okay.
fluid underneath. Yeah.
You think Koza was here before us?
Are these reptilian eggs because they'd be soft and leathery?
You're pretty sure they are.
Okay.
Yeah, like large reptilian eggs.
So would I be
Ava-
able to know how many eggs? Ballpark.
You think that maybe, well, again, because these were large, that there was maybe 3 here.
3. Jesus. Okay.
Yeah,
Big ass eggs.
So, this probably isn't a good. I'm thinking like each egg is like the size of, in my
I'm a
head I
small
keep like
child.
thinking like an ottoman, like what you put your feet up on.
Like let's say like a healthy man's torso.
Yeah. So there's like 3,
What
and they just
kind
kind
of
of,
unit of size is that?
I don't know, like that's just what I kept thinking of, but I'm like,
Yeah,
that's
why?
bad because they're all different sizes.
No, I Ottoman was better than fucking human torso. Sorry, it just is.
It's
But yeah, but as you're looking, you notice that, and then also on this little bas relief, as you look up, you see that image that Lance pointed out to you. Again, it's that 6-headed snake figure, and it's holding. This one's a little bit better preserved. You can see that it's holding some. It's depicted holding some orb. It's not actually like holding an object, but it's carved holding this round orb, and there seems to be beams or rays kind of shooting out of it. And there's also a text that kind of in an arch goes up and around the figure.
It's got like a bit of a religious or divine feeling, like culturally, whatever.
Does my sniff reveal anything?
Yes, your sniff reveals that it's dry, and it smells like dry, dusty skin.
Ew.
Oh, okay. It's like my wife.
And
Not
well,
my real
Oh.
wife.
Wow.
Sorry, Soren, I'm putting you in a square.
I meant my
Oh yeah,
in-game wife.
I just came to talk to Lance a little bit. You said you saw one of these somewhere in the entrance. Was it holding anything?
It was holding just it looks like a large rock, but DM, is this a switch or anything, or is it just a detail on the map?
It's a sconce.
I'm just double checking.
No, it might be a lever. You're right.
Sorry, it's not a lever.
Okay.
It's a sconce, bro.
Okay. I'm just double checking.
It's a scotch. You don't know what it really is, Aaron.
Stick your torch in it and light it.
Nope.
There was
It
there
could
was
be a
you can see it faintly outlined this way. Right there.
Okay, well, we should check. These might be eggs, because what I just saw was like 3 large hatched eggs at this relief.
By the way, DM, all perception checks in the dark, like this, with dark vision, are disadvantage.
Technically.
I'm just telling
Whatever.
you. Like, I use my nose. That's why I said nose. I was just getting a smell. I'm not using my eyes.
Yeah, but I'm a drow.
Same shit.
Still seeing in black and white.
Because if you can just do normal perception checks with dark vision, like what's the point of ever having a torch ever? You know, you gotta have torches sometimes. So
That's fair.
I think
Okay,
that's my opinion. I would totally say disadvantage in dark vision, but
That'll
you do
make it
you.
more interesting.
I think so too.
I'm going to keep going this way, though. Oh, wait. Is that a way, or is that
That's
just
a wall.
It is a
Where
wall,
there's a way, there's a wall.
but no will.
You need will
But-
to go throw them into the wall.
I saw outlines of bones too. There's the broken wall, the broken door when we first came in to our left. It looks like it's been broken a long time. But I hopped around the corner just to peek down into it, and there's bones through the hallway. We just need to be careful that we don't get surrounded.
Well, we should keep a tight circle then. I'm still looking for traps, Mr. Nathan.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and roll. Okay. Yeah, you make your way down this staircase here, and you don't click anything. You don't notice anything.
I'll take a quick look at the door.
Yeah. So as you look at the door, you see that on this one, there's just one giant snake head. Its mouth is open, its jaw, like it's about to eat you. Yeah, and the fangs coming out.
If I was into 4, maybe. I'll go this way.
Oh, stop.
I fucked up.
Yeah, he stepped on the cracked. I was gonna. Damn it.
Hold on. All right.
Advantage.
So, Soren, as you step
Yes.
on that square right in front of you,
I've been training for this. I got this.
yeah, you feel suddenly the ground beneath you just give way. You roll me a dexterity saving throw, but you get advantage on it because of your dungeon delver. Not like you need it with a frickin' 20 dex.
Oh, I might have.
You're good.
All right, so yeah, you're able to spring back the second you feel the floor give out beneath you.
Oh shit.
So I'm gonna set that right there.
Unless it's some crazy homebrew trap, you're good. I've been looking at traps lately, and not because of this. Actually, I was just looking at traps for my own
What kind of
sake.
trap, Aaron?
All types of traps, or the one shot that you guys never got to yet, or I mean that we did, but you didn't get far enough.
So can I tell that I probably should walk along this edge? I'm assuming. Tiptoe.
Oh, did I hear the floor collapse?
Yes, all of you heard just
And that was loud,
the
right?
stone giving out, and then after a
Oh,
moment,
it
you
did give
hear
out, okay.
you hear it hit the bottom of whatever pit.
And
Sorin
I'm
jumped
assuming
out
it
from.
echoes.
Oh, it echoes.
I'm going to tell
Remember,
everyone.
remember Mines of Moria?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm going to tell
no.
everyone. Prepare for combat.
He's so
They will be coming to
he's so
investigate.
good. How I should have called out to you, Sorin. Sorry.
I'm going to pull out my weapon, and
Yeah, Kozo gets his spear,
yeah,
and
I'm
he
gonna
just
sit-
you hear him just say,
What?
he says he mocks Sorin because Sorin was like, "We're gonna do it our way." He's like, "Fucking."
Yeah, I
You hear
kind
him
of
just say
feel him.
sloppy.
I kind of feel his sentiment there, but still, the dice. It's the dice. So
It
I'm gonna
is the
follow.
dice.
I'm gonna follow Kozel, and like step for step. I'm not gonna leave his side.
You see that he's watching down the right passage
Okay.
where that
I'll watch.
serpent
I'll watch
statue
down this
is.
way then, if that's what he's doing.
I'm trying to hide in this room.
Yeah. I
I'll
don't
keep
know
an
if
eye on Lance and Avastros and Kozo.
All right.
Smart. What are you doing, Cat? Are you?
Wait, what are
trying
y'all?
to
Are
get
y'all
my-
just hiding right now?
I'm not. I'm out.
I don't know. I don't know if Soren's advancing.
Can we move?
Yeah, you can move.
Oh,
You
okay.
jumped back. Yeah. So you're fine. It was just
We're
that
not in
little
combat
section.
yet, but I have a feeling they're coming to investigate. I don't see why they wouldn't.
I'll say this is a dead end. We should probably be with the rest.
I could see the outlines of a statue down to our, if we're facing down to our left.
Yeah, I guess I will hide. Where should I hide? I don't know. I'll hide here. I'll hide behind the people.
So what are you doing right now?
I'm gonna go here and hide. So obviously, if we come from the left, I'm not gonna be hidden, but whatever.
Well, did the area the thing you triggered, did that go further in?
That was a dead end.
Oh.
Yeah, we don't know where they're coming from, but we just made a lot of noise.
GM, can I investigate this ground here and see if it's, without putting weight on it, like investigate, see if that is the same kind of
You're
maybe.
you have to actually go up to where you want to look.
Okay, hold on. I can step right to there. All right, so I want to look right at the ground there and investigate the ground, see if it's the same type of weak.
Perception at a disadvantage, my dude.
Perception at a disadvantage. You got it, my friend. Disadvantage.
I wouldn't entirely be against lighting a torch at this point, but it would be from one of us, someone that's out in the open that doesn't need to hide. I think it should come from us.
I covered it
I'm
with
gonna chuck my rock.
Yeah,
Fucking rock.
actually, if you give your rock to me and specifically Kozil, we could be like the glowing beacons in the dark that draw the attention and let you guys sneak around.
Here. Here's the rock. I hand it to you, and I go back.
Who has it? Avastros?
So I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna be holding it in my hand. So I guess I can throw light on me.
I got you.
Oh, you got me? Okay, cool.
You're using are we
Just a
using
light
torch?
spell.
Light.
It's a light
Light.
spell, so
Light
it's the
spell.
same as a torch.
Oh yeah, there we go. There we go.
It's the same, isn't it? Isn't it 30-30?
20 foot.
Oh, it's
2020.
Oh, is a torch 2020?
No.
That's a new torch.
All right. So Vastros, Va'lori tosses you her little stone that she lit up earlier. It's now in your hand, and now that you can actually see,
Yeah, I'm gonna go
color,
over. To him a bit.
The stone in here is all. It looks like it's some kind of like, it's like a reddish yellow sandstone. And all this is made out of.
What do you want me to re-roll with the light or no?
No, because I still have to tell you your result. But Avastros,
Okay.
I'm going to set you back right here.
Yeah, that's fine.
As you're here, you see now that you can like actually see that all along the pillars, like with the snake stuff, you see that also like kind of winding is this like language kind of rapping and these words like wrapping up and around, like almost like coiling, like around the snakes on the pillars. From what you can tell, it seems to be the same language, but it's not one you recognize.
Fucking cool descriptions, dude. Yeah, it's good stuff.
But yeah, so you're free to move. But yeah, and they're on all the pillars. The ones next to you, right there, right there. Lance, you checking out the floor. I don't know if you like get down and you kind of like.
Yeah, I'm gonna like tap it. I'm gonna tap it like real hard with my staff, not like crazy hard, but like hard enough to like see is the ground firm.
Yeah. It seems it is to you.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Careful how much noise you make, Lance.
Sorin, can you? I'm gonna walk up to Sorin. Sorin,
Okay. Yeah.
I don't trust. There's a statue over here in the distance, but I don't.
We didn't hear anything after the commotion.
You have not heard anything yet. Nope.
I'm still
They might
keeping
have-
my ears open.
They might have heard us and are just waking up.
What I think is happening is that they heard a sound and now they're being extremely careful. And they're continuing to listen for more sounds. As would anybody who has an intruder in their dwelling.
Ozil
Must be
nods.
careful.
Says, and like any other hunters, they will come check the traps after some time.
Eventually. So we should either ambush them, or we should move from this location and keep pushing forward, but quietly.
Well, we have two paths to
fine.
go. Either the path through the broken door or up towards this way, it looks like. Zoran, any preference?
I'd actually would leave this to Kozel to decide. I don't know what the best situation is. We can do both, but
Oh, pickles.
I was not alive when my ancestors fought these creatures.
Oh my gosh, there's two flies in here. What the frick?
Yeah, I don't know.
We just need to watch our steps. Which you already discovered. They like their pits.
we'll just go side by side, Lance.
All right.
What is your perception, Mr. Lance?
Plus passive perception's 15.
I'm gonna.
Passive. What's your active?
Active? What's the out of character? What is the difference?
His
Oh,
passive,
perception
his
is under
passive
difficult.
is sorry. His
Yours
active
is
is
15.
10 minus his passive.
Oh, so 5.
Yeah.
It
I'm
would
gonna
be
come
under
up to
your
the two.
skills, the perception, and the bonus on it.
Got it. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna come up to the two of you while you're about to finish this conversation, but I'm gonna interrupt and I'm gonna say, if you need my eyes, I can assist. I can change into a smaller creature.
And you, I guess, we can figure out a way to communicate.
Well, if you're gonna,
Figure out which small creature has dark. I think a rat does. I think a rat has dark vision. Yes, it does. So rat could work.
probably don't take the light with you.
I look at him. I'm just gonna do the Avastros stare right at this guy.
Here it is.
It's like I don't even need to say it.
Yeah, I think that would be best. You just hop into my hands and then, I guess, bite my thumb or something if you see something dangerous, and I'll stop.
All right. With that said, I'm going to find Va'lori, and I'm going to ask her, if I travel with them, what do you plan on doing?
Waiting here, I suppose.
Stay next to Coville. Whatever. the fucking
Kozo?
name
Is it-
Cozil?
Is it pronounced Kozo? Is that how you pronounce it?
Kozil.
Kozo, okay.
Cozil.
Yeah.
And I hand the stone of light back to you.
Pocket it.
And I climb over. I'm gonna take light off me if I can do it myself. I can't. You'll have to remove the light because it's not like a physicalized thing. It's not an effect. And then I'm going to shape change into a Rizat.
Kozil does say
rat.
he suggests we could take cover back here.
And then yeah,
We should
you're
make
good
sure
to
there's
go.
no traps there. I don't believe they went in there.
Oh, before I transform into a rat, to allow us to work together both ways, I tell you to do the same thing. Tap my back if you think you've seen anything. And that way I can roll with advantage, which will cancel out the dark vision, because we'll be working together.
Fair enough. Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Now, hold on, DM. Before I commit to that, does that make sense to you?
I'm not exactly sure what you guys are doing.
So basically, he would be taking the help action to assist me in my perception.
No. I
checks.
understand that, but why are you just? Is he just holding you in his hand as a
Mhm.
rat?
He's gonna hold me out front so I can like get a front view, and I'm gonna look around. And if he sees something, he's gonna tap me, and if I see something, I'm gonna bite like a nibble at his finger.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right. You're driving, man.
All right. I guess I will roll stealth.
Oh yeah, I don't have to roll stealth too. That's kind of nice. I just get to sit here and eat a pickle and roll
We
perception
still have
checks.
the plus 10. So
Oh, there it is.
good luck finding
Oh, I
me.
gotta burn my rat action.
Why is the spider not doing its job? There's a spider living in my desk somewhere. He's freaking huge.
You have a whole ecosystem in the room.
We kind of do. They come in here and they just live in
He was
here.
crawling around on my desk and then he got behind my monitor and then he vanished. I haven't seen him since.
You gotta bring in the cats for the flies.
Yeah, Mowgli's
the
trying,
cats
but
are
it keeps
too
going up
lazy.
high.
Oh, this
I
cat.
killed one already.
This
The
cat's
fly
fine,
is
actually.
too smart. He knows if he flies up, he can't be reached.
Yeah.
Sorin, you are making zero noise as you walk across the floor.
Okay.
And
I'm kind of walking a little weird because I'm
Yeah.
crouched and I have
On a-
Avastros as a rat sort of close to the floor. looking
DM?
with me.
Yeah.
how often do I have to roll perception checks to clear out the next section of floor? Is it like every 5 feet? Or is it like, can I get like 15 or maybe
I'm
even
just
20 or
gonna
something?
wait till you guys actively want to roll one. Are you like,
Well, then we're going to roll every 5 feet.
just give me an investigation?
Investigation?
Yeah.
I'm a fucking rat. I'm leaving. Fuck that. I'm not rolling investigation checks. I'm leaving.
Well, then let Sorin can roll them, because then I'm not doing like,
Is it an investigation to find traps?
I'm just doing that because like you guys are going, as you're going down the hallway, so we can just roll once instead of having multiple perception checks.
Oh. Yeah, that's not going to work. It won't. It's not the same. It's not the same attribute. So
Will
my
investigation be a disadvantage or advantage? Wait, doesn't make sense. Is investigation at disadvantage in the dark?
Just roll me a perception check.
All right,
I'll just
that's
figure
on
this
you,
out.
Rat.
yeah. If we're doing perception checks, I will roll. But if we're doing investigation checks, I might not even be here because my investigation is +1. So
Same, bro.
We're both up shit creek. Oh my god, I'm rolling an insight check. Sorry, my bad. I'm fixing it. Okay.
My brain always wants to make investigation a search check for whatever
You
reason.
can do that if you really want to, but I'm
That's kind of how I
literally
wanted to do it.
useless.
Yeah.
I'm literally useless then. I should have never come. If you let me take back
Okay.
what I
So,
did,
no,
you
we're
can do it.
we're
Okay.
no, we're moving. We're moving.
Okay.
All right. So as you guys begin to go down the hallway, uh, Avastros, you see that in the wall here and here, there's multiple like snake head motifs, all with their mouths wide open.
I'm gonna do a quick nibble.
Okay, I'm gonna look with him. I guess I see that.
And they're like
And I'm
up,
gonna,
like
I'm
they're
gonna paw
all
at the walls.
I see them. Do they have holes in the motif? Like, are they solid?
Aaron, to you it looks like there's some darkness in the mouths gaping open.
I'm gonna
so
do
it's,
one quick
it's
bite.
kind of right here.
Bite me if you can climb.
I don't bite them.
Do you want me to bring you up to one of them? Maybe you can take a look.
Va'lori, you don't have a light, right?
If you
don't have a
kill,
light
like if it's a
or do you?
trap and something
It's in my
shoots
pocket,
out of
but
that thing
before
and
I came,
explodes for you.
before like going in here, I was gonna pull it out real quick just so I could look around and not have disadvantage to see if this would cave in or like be trapped.
Okay, we'll do that. I'll let them finish what they're doing, and then we'll jump to that. So you'll be like, at this point, you're like walking into the room doing that, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna turn around and look at this. I'm gonna Avastros stare Sorin down right now in rat form, and I'm gonna get up on my hind legs in balance. I got my little rat hands.
I'll help you with my thumb.
I got my little rat hands up, and I'm looking at you, and I go like this.
You have enough fingers to do it.
Rats have like 4 or 5 fingers. I've owned a rat. I know what they can do.
Oh shit! I didn't know that. That's
Yeah, a long time ago, but yeah, I totally did.
okay. These snake motifs, how tall are they, Nathan?
They go up the wall.
Are they aimed in a certain area?
Yeah,
Where's
so they're on each side of the wall, and they're directed at each other.
Okay. In that case,
Can you get it, Mowgli? Come on.
I'll tell you, Lance, to watch out for them, and then obviously follow my lead if it goes well. So Nate, I'm going to make sure I'm going to look on the floors and stuff to see if there's a pressure plate or wire, and if there isn't, I'm just going to avoid the line of sight of these holes, basically.
Sure. That is going to be give me a perception check, please.
Okay.
Mowgli's just giving this fly the Avastros stare.
All right. So as you get down, you're looking for a pressure plate
or a wire.
Okay. So as you get down, you inspect. You don't see a wire anywhere. And it doesn't look like there's a pressure plate in this room because the ground here seems to be dirt.
Is there like stone under it though? From the looks of it.
bigger book.
Yeah. It feels like there probably is. Like it's hard, but you don't see anything.
So I'm just going to avoid I don't know how to say, like, the line of sight for the holes that are aiming at each other.
Okay. How do you plan on doing that?
Are they? Well, I'm gonna try to go under it if there's enough space.
I don't think I'm describing this right. Yeah, what's up?
Okay, let me double check this visually. Is it a series of holes? They're like in a column, right? So there's a
Yeah.
hole, and they're stacked.
Yeah.
And they go from the the floor all the way to the ceiling. And is the ceiling arched at all, or is it just flat?
It's kind of arched a little bit.
Do they go up along the ceiling? Do they meet?
Does
at the
not
top?
look like it. No.
Okay, so there's a certain point, and the holes are always aligned with each other, right? So like it looks like if something shot out of one, it would go into the other hole.
It looks that way, yeah.
Okay, I'm not saying that's how it works. I'm just saying it looks that way.
No, that's what I was getting across.
Are a couple more quick questions before you go ahead. Are the holes big enough for me to fit into?
If you really squeeze, sure, but no.
Okay,
say
so really squeeze means like, do I have to make checks?
Yes. You know
Okay,
how like
I'm
rats
doing
can like get into spaces that are like seem to be way too small for them?
Right, but if I have to make a check for it, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, you definitely have to make a check. It's yeah.
Yeah, and then also at the very bottom where the holes come all the way down to the ground, are they like flush with the floor, or is there like a little gap?
There is a little bit of a space, but it's not much. Like if you were to run through, you would there would be one that would be at your level.
Okay. I'm going to turn around and look at Sorin, and I'm going to stand on my hind legs again, and I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go.
Did he freeze?
Yeah, he totally did. Or he's in really deep thought. That was the deepest thought I've ever seen Arcane. And he was like,
yeah.
My computer crashed.
I had a feeling. That was the funniest thing, dude. It looked like you were like totally confused by my rat antics.
I'm sorry.
No, it's hilarious.
You were just about to explain it, and then it just died.
It was literally perfect because I was explaining it, and it looked like you were like really concentrating on it. Like it was the perfect facial expression for trying to understand what I was doing. And then after I finished, you kept doing it, and I was like, "Wait, is he fucking frozen, or is he really thinking about what I did?"
It's a shame neither of us took this screenshot.
Oh, see, no, that's the thing. It was so legit. We didn't even know to take the screenshot.
Yeah,
that's
until
how
it was
legit
too
it
late.
was. Yeah, like your face was perfect for what I was describing.
Sorry, you have to repeat it because I didn't hear it.
Okay, I'll just kind of verbally describe what I did. I held up my hands, fingers were spread, and they're like vertical, right? They're not horizontal. So and they're facing towards each other. And then I use one of my hands to point underneath all of the fingers on my other hand. And I make a little wiggling motion as that finger passes underneath the fingers.
Do you want me to go and try to fit under, or you?
I don't know if you can see the distance between. I mean, you can answer that question yourself just by looking at how close these things are to the
Sorry,
floor.
I think Nate said it's not much room. So yeah, I'll let you down.
Okay.
Nate, I did want to ask, are any of the holes damaged or plugged? Just out of curiosity.
None of them look plugged. You can't tell if they're damaged per se, because whatever the mechanism would be inside the wall. Good night. Or behind.
I'm gonna attempt to. I've stopped. I've timed out. I am a little tiny rat, and I'm gonna get as close to the ground as I can, and just kind of slowly crawl below the lowest hole.
She's just staying out there. Okay. She'll follow you in a sec, probably. Okay. So as you're crawling under there, I'm gonna jump to a net real quick.
Cool.
So Va'lori, you saw Kozil go into this little side chamber.
And he didn't activate a trap. So yeah, I'm gonna walk over there and just pull out the light a little bit and just take a look around, which I did roll a perception check, and then put it away. and just get in a little spot. Hold on.
Oh,
I
gotta
totally
mark out
smacked
my-
that
oh, I did
fly
mark it up.
mid-air, and now I can't find it.
Well, look for the
Oh,
little
I found
raisin
it.
on
No.
the ground.
All right. So as you come into this room and you pull out the light for a second,
Mhm.
you look around. You're not sure what this little room used to be, but there's these like broken urns and stuff. Oop, what'd I just do? Oops. There's like these broken urns, kind of in the room. Again, there's like this snake pattern motif that's on all of them. And as you look along the wall over here, you can see that the writing that was on the pillars, you can see that the writing from this one, it like comes where the pillar meets the wall. It's like whoever or the creators of this, they had the script come off the pillar and it's coming along the wall, almost like writhing, like whatever this sentence or whatever it's supposed to be is like mimicking a serpent kind of thing. You can see that the words are just kind of like snaking along the wall and kind of end here, because you see that this rubble seems to have like collapsed in at some point. Yeah. Yeah, but the words, they don't turn into like any images or anything. Do you want to take a look at them or just hang out back here?
I will look at them. I don't know if I speak this language. Can you interpret the language, Kozo?
He just looks at you and he says, "That's probably a dead language."
Seems legit.
As you go up to it, though, Lori, you've never seen this language before, but you've realized there's familiar letters in there, though. You recognize some letters from Abyssal, and you also recognize some grammatical what's the word I'm looking for? Grammar things from Draconic.
Okay. Interesting.
Kozil is looking at you. He says, "What do you speak this somehow?"
It's got bits of Draconic and Abyssal mixed in.
So you can
Strange.
figure it out.
I don't know. Maybe if I spent a lot of time.
Maybe make sense of the alphabet at least.
Perhaps. I will try and be stealthy though. Let me see. Do I got a book, something to write this stuff down in? I got an ink pen.
It's like Tiny Tim.
And parchment. All right. Yeah, I'll start writing some of it down.
Okay, so you start doing that. Give me. Oh, he's gone again. Let me see.
He's probably getting on his computer now. That's my guess.
All right. So this is gonna take. This will definitely take some time, but as you begin kind of looking at this, you have a feeling that if you kind of focus on this, if you're able to figure out which letters are what, you might be able to translate at least the letters into either Abyssal or Draconic, or maybe with Draconic you might be able to piece like the sentence together and figure out the phrasings and stuff. But that will take you a little bit of time.
All right. All I got is time right now. I don't know how long they're gonna take.
Yeah. Kozil, he says, I'll watch your back.
Thanks. It's could prove useful. You never know.
Yeah. Okay, so you're doing that. Avastros, as you begin to scuttle underneath, as you get there, you don't feel yourself trigger a pressure plate, but you do hear out of the wall as air's discharged. But nothing, you kind of flinch, but you realize nothing hit you. It was just a burst of air. Yeah.
I'm gonna stop moving. I'm gonna slowly turn my head back towards Sorin and Lance.
Do we see it?
Yeah, no, you guys heard it.
Okay.
It was a series of little like sounds.
Like Indiana
Did that
Jones.
come through?
No, I didn't hear anything. Just went silent for a second.
It was more like the sound like when you replace a CO2 cartridge.
Oh god.
Kind of, yeah.
Oh, so Nathan, if you want your sound effects to come through, I can tell you how to do that if you want me to tell you.
Do I gotta make it more sensitive?
Nope. You gotta go into the user settings, go down to voice and video, scroll on down to crispy, turn crisp off. It's like where noise suppression is. Turn that to none, and then turn off automatic gain control too, because that'll try and cut it out too. Because sometimes your noises are quiet and sometimes they're loud. So
You said just go to none.
yeah, none on crisp. I call it crispy. I don't know why, but I just like saying that. So you gotta turn crispy
It'll be
off.
crisp, standard, and none.
Yeah, you want it to be none, right?
Okay.
And then you do automatic gain control, which is right below it. Turn that off, and everything else you can keep on. Echo cancellation's fine or whatever. But I can't hear you at all now. I don't know what you just did. Was he not talking now?
No, he's talking, but we can't hear him.
You can't hear me.
Now
Now we can.
Okay, I turned off automatic gain control.
Okay, so that means your sensitivity is, or how sensitive your mic is automatically set to something where we normally can't hear you, but your automatic gain control is making it so we can, which is fine. Just leave it on. Try the sound effect.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
there
good.
we go.
Okay, cool. Yay!
You did it. Yep. Cool. It's crispy, man. Kills it.
Damn. All right. So yeah, you got that burst of air hit your fur, but you're okay.
What do you think, Lance? And we can plug up these holes.
I'm gonna move.
So
towards
so
the top.
while you guys were trying to figure that out, Lance got a little lost in thought and pulled out that sparkling emerald and just only kind of looked up at the sound of the air, and he's like, "What are we doing?"
Lance
What are
is
you
falling
doing with
asleep.
that gem?
No, I'm role playing my character. Thank you.
No, I know. That's what someone's asking. What are you doing with that gem?
Well, it's
Sucking on it.
just we took it. Might as well. Got to be of some importance. But where did
In the eye. Okay.
Yeah, I'm good. Where did Avastros go?
You went under the. I'm gonna call it a trap for now, but
I
when
could
you went
have
under it.
just thrown the
something
blood-stained
out of
snow globe I happen to still have with me.
Oh,
We could use that to trip something. I mean, the thing weighs 6 pounds. If something will trip to a rat, we could use that to trip something else, I'm sure.
Oh wait, just kidding.
Yeah, let's try. Let's see if we can re-trip, or maybe Avastros can come back.
You're gonna have to call me because I'm leaving.
Avastros.
What the fuck? Just say Avastros. I can hear you.
I'm treating like a cat.
Avastros, you see right here in this wall, kind of going this way, another set.
Okay. All right. I'm going to peek around here. Do I hear that?
I'm just gonna.
I mean, it's
kinda whistle
quiet
real
in
loud.
here.
Okay. I'm gonna start heading back. I'm gonna try and get low again and weasel my way past it. Does it fire off again?
It does actually.
I'm gonna get over here, and I'm gonna point. I'm gonna get up on my hind legs again, and I'm gonna point at both of you, like this. I'm going to point at my eyes, so I'll just do it.
Oh, right. These things have like a face, right?
I think.
As the what do you call it? The relief or whatever it ends up being like turned into a snake face at the top, right?
Those were just on the pillars.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'm gonna try plugging up the holes.
With what?
The dirt around me.
You know, I'm just gonna. I mean, we're standing right here. I didn't see anything leave the holes, at least not on this one. But Avastros, since you're here,
I point right at Lance as he says that.
I have the snow globe from before. Still, we could perhaps. It weighs maybe a little bit more than you. We could try to also use that to trip. For anything further ahead, and I'm going to step over Avastros' tiny little body because I'm assuming he's not a 5-foot tall rat. And cross
so as you
the path.
step there, you feel this jet of air from both sides, right? It kind of hits you
right
in the middle, and there's some force behind it. It's like when you get your eyes looked at and they shoot that little.
Yeah, I got that done today. Again.
Like that.
Avastros, were there any more ahead? I want to try this trick.
I run in front of him and I hold up little clawed finger, and I walk forward very slowly and make sure he's following me.
Okay, I'm gonna trail behind him.
And then I'm gonna get right here and stop, and point to them on the walls.
Okay.
I saw them.
I'll draw an arrow.
Okay.
See my black arrow.
So I can step here and be okay.
Black on
Yeah.
black.
I'm going to take the snow globe and kind of roll it forward through like 10 feet, roughly.
Okay.
Get a good
so
roll
as you
on
let
it.
it go, you roll it, nothing happens, and your snow globe ends up right in the square.
Okay. That one didn't trip.
When the air was blowing past me, was that just because I was feeling a column of air, or was it because like my back was aligned with one of the holes? Like if something shot out of there, would it have hit me?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Well, that changes everything.
Yeah.
What about?
Because like the ones at the bottom would have, right?
I go up to Lance. I tug at his pants.
What is it, Avastros?
I point. I point at the snow globe.
He wants to go and do it himself.
Well, okay.
Point at you, Lance.
Okay. You want to ride the snow globe through?
Jeez, don't slam your desk so loud.
You want to pick
grab him and meet him.
You want
I point at whatever fucking name is
Sorin.
Sorin. Thank you.
Okay, so I will. You want me to throw you? Gently.
So hard to play a rat.
That was. All right. I had one more idea. I have a grappling hook. We could try throwing it across and dragging it back across the ground before tossing you. You want to try that? No?
Didn't you?
All right.
You rolled the snow globe on the ground, right?
Yeah.
how I.
I
Okay, that's
thought
what
I thought he tossed it.
It would be kind of like a underhand.
bowling balled it.
If like it'd be like a underhand like toss, if that makes, because the line was like right
All
here.
that matters is where did it cross the series of holes? Did it cross the bottom and it just kind of rolled past, or did it like kind of get gently tossed past?
I would say it would have rolled on the ground below it. Like
Through it?
yeah,
Yeah,
through
it didn't activate. That's how I thought.
Oh,
Yeah, it
I don't
doesn't
need you to
activate.
fucking throw me. I just crawl where the snow globe went. I like follow the exact path of the snow
Okay,
globe.
okay.
Go, rat
Does
boy.
anything happen? I'm going.
Are you moving?
Yeah.
gotta
Oh,
move
I
up
have
there.
to move my paw. Okay, I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
I'll stop on it just in
Yep.
case, but I'm
So-
following the exact path of the snow globe.
Avastros, you do hear a. But there's something out of this one this time.
I wonder how it's detecting us.
Because you're running across the floor and something shoots out and you're small. This dart that hits you is like you're getting stabbed by like a harpoon if you were full
Do I
size.
get any kind of save?
No. Well, I rolled to hit you. I don't know if it shows.
Oh, so it's against AC.
It's
Okay.
against AC.
And it did not show. So that's why I was asking.
That's
Every
weird.
trap.
What is your AC as a? It's 10. Yeah, no.
10, baby.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
That's fine. No, I'm not mad. I was just
All right.
wondering.
So this thing hits you and it rips into you, my dude. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw. As you feel like this dart is injecting you, like you feel something coursing through your bloodstream, and you fail
Yeah.
that. So this goes into you. You're gonna take 6 points of poison damage, and you are also now poisoned as well.
That's not that bad. Okay.
But you're
Alright,
able to
I'll
get
take
through.
the
You
damage.
see the other darts. You
Well,
two.
I'm done being a rat. I have 1 hit point as a rat, so I'm popped out.
You pop
And
out.
I'm assuming I'm here.
Yeah, I imagine like you got hit and you like rolled, like kind of tumbled forward
Okay.
and like changed. You two, you see that these were ready to go. It's just like a whole bunch shot out, and
Right,
they
26,
clattered against the other
25.
wall. You see over here though, that this is kind of broken down, so nothing shot out of that left side. It only shot out of that right side.
Okay.
But there's probably like 20 darts on the ground. That flew out.
I put poison on myself. I'm going to say it detects life or heat or something, and I pull the dart out of my side.
Avastros, toss the globe back.
Give me 1 second, real fast.
Okay.
Or you can
I-
keep talking, but
I'd throw the globe at
seconds.
you,
Okay.
but I mean that's where like I don't know if it would explode on the way back or something, like so. It's kind of up to the DM.
Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate.
I wonder
Are you-
how it depends on how long it lasts, but I think I can't cure it. We need a paladin or a cleric.
Oh, you think it's heat because snakes are cold-blooded?
It's part of my thought, but it could be magical too. I have to detect. I have to cast detect magic.
Well, if we think it's heat, I can light a torch. I mean, I need to start emptying this backpack.
We'll know more once I cast the spell. I'm going to spend 10 minutes to cast detect magic,
Okay.
and I'm just going to do it right over here. in
Oh,
this corner.
he tossed the globe back. Did it retrip?
Did you just like throw it through? Or did you roll it on the
He
ground?
he
like-
threw
I
it
would
to
have
me.
just tossed it to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Nothing happens when you toss it through.
Yeah. Nothing happened when you rolled it through too, right?
Yeah, nothing happened when I rolled it either.
I'm making sure Nathan says that.
That is
Oh, okay.
All right.
There's a certain level of liability
Well-
accounted for here.
Well,
Yeah,
he mentioned
exactly. I have to make sure he's-
while he's doing his 10-minute ritual, Sorin, if we think it's heat, I could light a torch and wave it in front.
Yeah. Oh, I have a candle. That would be less light.
I have 10 torches in this bag.
You're never getting rid of them. I'll make We're gonna carry those 10 torches till the end of the campaign, baby.
People who have dark vision carry torches. Why? All right.
Why not?
All right, I'm just gonna light a torch and kind of wave it in front, where I think it would, like in front of like the holes, without like the head of the torch. And if it doesn't trip, I'm just gonna smother it on the ground.
Yeah. So as you stick the torch through,
It's lit, by the way.
hear a big, yeah, I figured.
Okay.
Lance, these shoot out. Stuff does shoot out this
Okay.
time. Let's see.
Yeah.
But they don't hit you, but you bring them back, and again, there's like 20 darts that shoot out of these holes, and they clatter against the wall opposite of you.
Well, they go into the tubes, right?
No,
No, they just keep hitting the
Other
wall.
side's damaged.
I mean,
They shoot out.
we
They're
could
little
just.
darts. They're poison darts.
I mean, we could sit here and try to trip it forever. See if it ever empties out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it like 5 good waves. Yeah.
Okay. So as you do it again, you hear the sound, but nothing else flies out.
It seemed. What was that? 3.
2.
Well, Avastros plus the 2 torches.
The second one didn't fire anything.
And the second one didn't fire anything. Right. Okay. Yeah. I can't count.
Wait, 3rd time's the charm, at least for this one.
All right. Avastros, are you all right? I'm gonna walk through
Things constant.
and
Yeah,
probably
just
feel
like
the.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
I don't
fire.
respond because I'm concentrating on casting.
Oh, that's right. That's right. He's concentrating. Do you want to check on Va'lori and all that? Since we're kind of.
I'll let them know what's going on.
Okay.
You turned off the torch, right?
Yeah, I smother it onto the ground.
All right. I'll just tell you to be careful, and then I'm going back.
So yeah, Sorin, you go back. You see that Kozil's standing guard here with his spear, and he steps back and he lets you in.
We came across a few traps, and we're getting through them. We're disarming them. Just want to give you guys a heads up of what's happening. That tunnel goes up quite a way.
I'm guessing that's the way in then. And I didn't even turn to look at you. I'm just focused on like writing with my pen and stuff and just trying to figure out what's on the wall.
What's that for?
Perhaps might give us some insight. It's written in old dialects of Draconic and Abyssal combined, and other things that I might be able to figure out what some of it says.
Okay.
It was important enough for them to not only carve it on the pillar, but it extends across this wall.
Draconic and Abyssal. That doesn't bode well.
Yeah.
You think maybe the language originally was this, and it's split up into Draconic and Abyssal?
Perhaps.
Or was this just some fucked up combination they came up with? We'll never know. I'm gonna go back. We're going pretty far in. Just to warn you, there'll be some time before you reach us, so if anything bad happens, make hurry.
I'll make sure I scream.
You mean you'll make sure they'll scream?
Yeah.
He sighs at you.
I wink at him and leave. Fucking long way.
All right, Avastros, I'll move time ahead. Your spell goes off, and this one, you get 30 feet, right?
Mm-hmm. But it is blocked by like a foot
Right,
of stone.
Yeah. I remember that.
But I mean, the foot's pretty deep, so.
So yeah, you're getting the sense, right? This one here, it's yeah, I guess it would be. No,
It's okay. It's magical,
Would it
right?
be?
That's I don't really.
You're getting
too
like a
magical.
weird vibe of divination and necromancy.
Necromancy? Oh, 'cause
Yeah.
life force. Which is interesting because it went off on the heat, so I'm assuming it's the necromancy thing is separate.
It's just
Yeah, I get the divination though. That makes sense. All right, and with that processed in my brain, I'm going to say,
And then you're also picking up another set right here on this wall. That'd be like right here.
Should have just started with this.
which is not a lie.
What did you discover, Avastros?
I can see the traps clearly now. They're all magical.
I pick up the smothered torch. Well, let's
Do your trick again, but over there.
And I point to the traps.
I'm gonna walk
Hang on.
past.
Hang on.
Oh,
I gotta actually put a torch on you because you're running around with one.
Yep.
I thought he snuffed it out.
I thought he relit it.
Did you realize it?
Well, yeah, I relit it to be able
It'll
to.
be
Oh, my bad, my
off until you light it, but I'm just gonna have you have the light for right now.
Oh, okay.
So, all right, Lance. So as you come around the corner, you see
That.
very big sets of skeletons. Like these things are bigger than you guys. They're probably about like anywhere between 7 and 8 feet.
colossal shaped.
I was gonna say our giant friend. I'm gonna take the I'm gonna relight the torch and kind of just wave it in front of where he pointed. I'm assuming it's in front of me right here.
Yep. So as you do that, you feel those gusts of air, and again, this from both sides.
So they collide in
There's these darts, and well, they're not lined up.
They're staggered,
at each
right?
other. They're staggered. Yeah, and as the darts, they fly out and they clatter against the opposite sides, and they just kind of fall to the ground.
I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna go until I get air.
You throw the torch through, and again you hear the sound, but nothing comes out.
This one seems safe. I'm going to try to. Okay, I'm gonna use my mobile feet and kind of use I know it's just a dash, but try to maybe see, just try to run past, just in case for somehow it's got one last wanted to trap.
Okay, yeah, run through. Give me just roll a dex save, I guess.
Okay, dex save and the tower.
Okay, so as you run through, you hear that sound of the air shoot behind you, but you're past it by the time it even goes off.
Okay.
And you guys, nothing comes out of them.
Okay.
They're empty. Yep.
All right. Well, we have our large friend remains, it looks like, and a possible chest.
This room that you're in, it looks like it was. You're not sure if you think that this was almost like a living quarters at one time. What?
Tom's talking. When I whistled earlier and
oh,
drove
sorry.
the dogs nuts. I'm listening.
But yeah, but this looks like it was. I mean, living quarters might be stretching it, but it looks like there were. No, not a camp.
Like just an area to crash and sleep.
Perhaps.
Or die.
Yeah.
It's the pantry.
These skeletal remains. Do I see any of them? Can I do an investigation or perception check to see if they have like any of the darts sticking out of them? Are like these really deteriorated? Like they've been here a long time. They're nothing but bone.
These look like they've been here for a long time.
Okay.
But because you in the torchlight, yeah, you see that they seem to have been riddled with these barbs that are still stuck in the skeletal, in the bones after all these years.
Jeez, Avastros would have turned into dust as a rat.
Yeah, they're almost like pin cushions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think we can deter what happened to them. Are these benches? These are benches or beds, right?
They look like they were stone slabs of some kind. They're just kind of worn away with time.
Can I look over this pile of bones in front of me? Because it's not really a corpse anymore. Besides needles, is there any personal belongings on them? Okay.
Whatever they may have had is
long deteriorated
away. Yeah.
Okay.
Are there chests in this room?
There is some kind of container at the end of the room. Yeah.
And what
yeah,
about
these
the one under this body right here?
That looks like a rotted barrel.
Okay.
The stone?
Yeah.
That's just a stone.
I'll check the container for traps and then try and open it.
Okay.
Here you go. That was wrong. Oh wait, he has a torch. Sorry.
He does have. Yeah, go ahead and re-roll that. All right. It does not seem to be trapped, but it is locked.
I will pick it.
Okay. Very nice. Okay. So you pick this lock, and it's an old lock, and it doesn't take a whole lot of anything really to get it undone. You go ahead and open up the party sheet. Why is there 20 platinum pieces in the party sheet?
Oh, sorry, that's mine. I left it there.
Did it get distributed from something else before?
Maybe
you could just put those in my bank
I know
account.
where it's from.
We just never divvied up the money.
Yeah, I'll just give yourselves 5 platinum pieces.
You could just divvy it up.
Yeah, I already delete.
Just put it back and hit the down arrow, bro.
I will gladly.
There we go.
Nope, that's not what I meant.
He did it.
Yeah, now we don't have to do any math.
Yeah. So Sorin, when you unlock this chest and you pop it open, and there's this item that's wrapped in this old cloth. It's like a kind of like bluish white color.
Huh. Does it from without unwrapping it, does it have like a specific silhouette?
Yeah, it's kind of. You think that it's probably cylindrical with little box or rectangle pieces coming off of it, coming off the sides of it. Yeah, and it's maybe a foot tall.
Oh, so it's not small. It is significant size.
Yeah.
I lift it up with 2 hands. What the fuck is this?
Do you unwrap it, or are you picking it up still wrapped in the cloth?
I'm picking it up wrapped.
Okay. So as you pick it up, you can feel that whatever this is, it feels like it's mostly made of wood, but you feel metal kind of like bound in certain areas around it.
Does any of it look enchanted or magical?
It's wrapped up in a cloth. So
I can see it.
He's got detect magic.
Yeah. Avastros.
Oh, it's blocked by a thin sheet of fabric. I didn't see that.
Lined
Lined fabric, dude. Nathan would do that.
There is conjuration coming off of this thing.
Whatever you have there, it is magical.
I probably shouldn't touch it outright then.
Conjuration magic.
What was that? It just conjuration magic?
Yeah.
That could imply several things. All I know is that it involves something being transported somewhere. It could hit an enemy and banish them. Or someone could own this weapon and summon it to them in any moment.
Well,
Like I
I'm
said.
going to transport it from my hands to yours. I'll give it to you.
I step away.
It is unnatural.
Should we leave it here?
I look at Lance.
We should
Lance
probably
could
give it to
carry
the
it.
half giant.
Whose that is. Not a bad idea. Especially if we wish to earn favor with his tribe.
Is it heavy?
It's,
Uh,
a
it
foot
weighs-
long
Find
of
out.
wood.
Let me see.
Oh,
It weighs about
1
2
foot of
pounds.
wood.
okay. So it's still small enough. I'm keeping an eye on because we're playing with weight.
It's like a classic X.
Was there anything else
Wait.
in the container?
Nope, just that.
I'll go
I
ahead
check
and
with my
take this
magic
proposal.
eyes.
You two could keep going.
Nothing else. You don't get any magical auras hiding.
All right.
Just making sure.
Doran's gonna go take it back to the dead
Be the
friends.
bus boy.
I'm gonna.
Oh my eyes.
I'm gonna. Avastros, do you see any more?
Lance,
Yes.
You're suddenly getting very thirsty.
Oh boy.
Oh no!
Your mouth has gone dry, and you feel your throat beginning to dry out too.
And I'm gonna kind of stumble and put my hand on the wall too.
But it's not like this rapid thing, like you're like suddenly dying. It's just kind of like, when if you've been outside,
Yeah.
like on a hot day, and it's just like, yeah, you're just losing, yeah.
Have
But it
you
just
been
kinda
drinking
sets
your
upon you.
water?
That's why I got a
forget to do that
headache
all the
today.
time.
I drank a bunch of water and I fixed it, dude.
I'm going to. I'm suddenly starting to feel parched. I'm gonna take out my water skin and take a swig of it.
Okay. So you drink, and it feels quite refreshing. In the water, you feel it like rehydrates everything. And as you swallow, if you feel like it worked, but you still feel a little thirsty.
So you basically have the equivalent of like what all the people at Chernobyl have. It's like
Radiation.
I have radiation.
just a walking dead guy. You're gonna die now. There's like you can't stop it. We've seen what happens. But I'm not gonna say anything. So
But it does feel like it did help, though.
Well, I'm
It's
probably.
not like it just didn't do anything, but
Must have helped a lot.
Well, if I were a betting man, I'm sure that's the effects of the concoction I decided to bestow upon myself. All right. Well, we should continue forward before I
What
end
are
up
you
dying.
talking about, Lance?
The hag's potion.
What? Cause you got thirsty? I
It
don't
wasn't
understand.
just a thirst. It was like. It wasn't that I was thirsty. It was like a thirst, a craving. Like I've been outside basking in a summer day all day without drinking.
Avastros' eyes go wide.
Well, hopefully I don't turn into something and too terrifying, or I just will drop dead.
You don't realize what this means. You are foolish, Lance. You should have never placed your lips upon such poisons.
Well, with a promise of
No,
maybe getting out of here alive, if it seems like we all could die here anyway. Any little bit
well,
helps.
your death will be painful if it's like the one I've seen.
Well,
and horrendous.
let's see if we can make it
Man
through.
we met. Lance, you're not understanding the seriousness of the situation. The man that craved thirst that I met before. He perished, suffering. He was practically begging for death at the end.
He was with us.
Well, I suppose then.
That's right. You were with us.
I
Lance.
remember.
Do you remember that, Lance?
Yeah, I remember the guy who turned into the water thing.
Poor Conrad.
Conrad.
I didn't remember his name because he's a human, filthy fucking humans. I point at you. And
Casual elf racism.
I point at you and I say,
You need to let Sorin and Va'lori know. If you
Fine.
value your life, then we must find a cure to this. Because we were unable to save Conrad.
I know Va'lori. Did Va'lori tell us that she killed him?
you were there.
No, I thought she did it like she went off on her own and did it kind of quietly, if I remember.
Well, I don't remember that. That's a
It's been a long
DM
time.
question.
It's a long.
Doesn't
it's
even
been-
look like the DM
Lord, you
remembers.
murder Conrad?
If you don't remember, I'm gonna leave you with that because
Okay.
looking it up is gonna take too much
And
time.
that's trying to remember.
And it's like, did I murder somebody? I don't think so.
It was a mercy thing.
Yeah, it was a
Oh, yeah.
mercy.
He asked me to kill him.
He did.
With the pillow?
He was cursed by a hag, a sea hag.
Maybe it was this hand.
Well,
Oh my god, maybe it's a hag like the other hag. Stop drinking shit, dude. You know that guy
You know
jizzed in
that
it
hag,
too.
they fucked up the
Fuck, dude, I
curse.
wish
They
I could have
only have
told you that you're
dehydration
drinking
in the
jizz
system.
potions.
if there was a promise to help us get out, saw an opportunity to take. And if it ends my life, so be it. I'm sure you wouldn't
You
mind
keep
being
saying
the
this
one.
opportunity to get out. What do you mean by that?
We are trapped here.
And you thought drinking a potion would free you of this place?
No.
It's like you were asking for death. What did you think that potion would provide you?
Hopefully a way to get out of this madness, or at least a help.
Well, you have answered your own wishes then. If we don't find a cure for you. Foolish. Never do that again if we do save you. If we don't, it'll be a lot less stress off of us.
I'm gonna jump to Sorin.
So you're dying.
Way back. I imagine you two are talking about that. So Sorin, you
Yeah,
you
we're
come back.
totally chatting away.
I have I'm carrying this thing around. I'm also, as I'm coming back and forth, I'm looking down that hallway and listening just in case.
Yeah, no, you can see that Kozil's been listening. He's
Okay,
just
yeah,
he's
I
just been
figured.
watching Va'lori's back this whole time.
Kozel,
The reason of flights.
we found this in a little den in the caves. I'm sorry to say was in a container next to some of your people that are dead. I haven't unwrapped it, but Avastros says it's filled with magic.
Give it here.
Yeah.
He looks and he says it's for the best you didn't unwrap it.
Okay. I don't know what that means, but
He
I'm
takes
gonna-
it from you, and he
I'm gonna be
opens
gone
it.
for like 5 minutes. I'm gonna walk
Okay.
in the backyard, so I'll be back.
He takes it from and he opens it.
Grass, right? Or the trees too? Everything?
God. And you see that there's a totem inside there, and did you watch Rebels,
yeah.
Arcane? Did you get to the part with the Calicori?
No.
Oh, anyway, it looks like that kind of is what it's based off of.
Oh shit. Okay, wait. Actually, I think I can find it quickly.
Yeah, Kalikori. It's sort of like what it's based off of. Um,
Oh, I've seen that. Okay, yeah, I
Yeah.
see it. That's kind of sick. Okay.
yeah. And so yeah, it's made out of you see that it's made wood, wood pine, and it has like silver that kind of binds it all together. And you see that each like about every 2-inch interval, there's kind of on each face of the or I guess on each maybe like space every 2 inches or so there's a rune carved in there, and the rune's inlaid with silver too, but the rune you can see it's different each time, and it kind of just makes its way up, and then off the arms there's different runes and stuff on there. And
Oh, you're pretty cool sword.
what?
Or what did you find? Sorry.
It's a totem.
Totem.
He identifies it and he says, "This is a Goliath ancestral totem. Where did you find this?"
Like I said, it was in a container in a room full of corpses, or I guess skeletons. It looked like from your species, from your kind.
You see, he takes the totem and he puts it to his forehead, and he mouths something for a moment, and then as he brings the totem away, he suddenly has a very, very scary wolfish smile on his face, and he says, "The ancestors will help us destroy this clutch when they're needed."
I'll leave that to you. I'm glad we found it then.
Indeed, this will give us an edge if there's more down here.
All right.
Good that you found this.
Sorry, just repeat that one more time. The last.
He says it's good that you found this.
Yeah, I was
glad
about to open it myself, but something's always felt off about it. So I brought it over to you. So I'm assuming if I find
you see
more
that
of
you see that you feel as though like his demeanor towards you has changed. As if he kind of respects you for this. He says, "Thank you for returning it to me. I will return it to the tribe where it should have been."
do. Hopefully we can clear this whole place out. And maybe you can introduce us to your tribe, if that would be allowed.
If we get out of here.
All right. I'm gonna head back out.
He just nods. Says, your friend's working. She's focused on this.
There seems to be a lot of text here. I do have more paper and pen, Va'lori, if you need it. But...
So, Va'lori, go ahead and roll me an intelligence, just an intelligence check.
Okie dokie.
How good is it? Let's see.
Oh, what?
Okay.
Oh, I have inspi. I forgot.
Do you want to use one?
Yes.
That
Don't rob me this time.
was such a 19.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So you've actually been able to translate some of these letters. You're not translating words yet, but you are figuring out how you're translating this script into Abyssal, because you've discovered that most of the letters are from the Abyssal alphabet. Again, you haven't really figured out the draconic grammatical structures and stuff, but you've made decent progress. You've probably translated about like a quarter of the alphabet or so in this amount of time.
All right.
Because you're just kind of piecing it together.
I feel like I'm about a fourth of the way done. Might be a little longer. How are things going on your end?
We're getting through it slowly, but we're getting through at least safely.
Good.
I'll be back with more updates, or if we find something.
Any more traps?
We're disarming them. They're mostly just dark traps, triggered by heat. We're just using a torch to clear them out.
Okay.
Goliath ancestral totem acquired.
Yep. Yes, sir. All right.
I like how you made it a fucking Calicori totem. That's such a like
thought it was fitting.
Goliath totem too. It totally fits.
The what'd you say?
The Calicori totem. I like how you made that the way it looks.
Oh yeah. Thanks. I Oh. Okay. Boom. Okay. You're back over here. All right. So you link up with the two, and you just, as you approach, they're finishing some conversation. Sorry, I kind of don't remember. You hear Avastros saying something about like drinking shit.
As I come back, I kind of have a little smirk on my face. So I have good news. That was a totem. That's something that belonged to Kozel's ancestors. He says he could use it to help us with clearing out the clutch. Some sort of magic instilled in it.
Well, I have. Avastros would ask me to make sure that you know that he thinks I might be inflicted with the same disease your friend Conrad had. And you can see me holding the water skin in my hand.
I don't know. The smile disappears from my face. Let me check the back of your neck. I'll investigate that part. I'll use a torch if you have one lit.
Yeah, I still have the torch lit.
So I'm gonna check the back of his neck.
Okay. Yeah. So Sorin, you look at the back of his neck, and his neck seems fine. It's not irritated. It's not blistery or scabby. There's no weird little spiral.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is there a symbol?
I pinch it anyways. Feel that?
Yeah. It feels like Lance's neck, and this is the first time you've touched it, so.
Feels like
It's
elf
supposed
smells.
to feel
I
that
have
way.
to roll the attraction check now.
Oh,
Wait, do I roll it too?
I don't like it.
Oh, good. Oh, wait. Do I like
neck
it
is
though?
clammy.
It's too,
cold
it's
and
too
clammy.
human for me.
The question is, do I like it?
Yeah, I actually.
I don't like it.
I'm glad we have this mutual disgust of each
You're very disturbed.
Well,
Well, you don't have a something on your neck, which is a good sign. But actually, let me take a look at. Can I roll a medicine check? I'll just check his face. Just look at him.
Yeah. For it.
I know that Avastros is poisoned, or looks bad, but
and nothing. A question out of this too. I know Avastros isn't really here at the moment. But for the DM, it's not magical in nature. Otherwise, Avastros would have been able to detect it off me by now. I would have been like a glowing hotspot of some sort, right?
Yes, you would have.
Okay.
it's also blocked by 1 inch of flesh.
1 inch of organs.
As you're looking at Lance again, maybe you just see that he looks to be a little paler than usual. But I mean, is it anything to be concerned of?
You lost a little color in your skin, but I mean, it's not the biggest deal. So what? You have a parched throat?
Well, I was explaining to Avastros, it's a thirst as if I've been outside in a summer's day without a taste of water. It's but so this just might not be a curse, perhaps just a poisoning. So, should I drop dead? Well, don't forget to grab my bags. I'm sure.
Right.
I'm sure if my monastery set me out to die, they might get their wish sooner than later.
need to think pessimistically here. I think we'll find a way to cure you. There's that priest back at Dawn's Harbor that helped with whatever was the curse on my head.
I'm assuming it's only been like 30 minutes, right? Like,
Yeah, it's probably been about 30.
well, yeah, since I drank the stuff.
It's only been 30 minutes.
Yeah, roughly.
You're probably pushing more like 35 since you've drank it, but you've been like 30 in here.
Well, if I'm starting to feel the effects now, I'm sure in another half hour or so we'll find out more. But to make it all the way to Dawn's Harbor.
I got a question.
Yeah.
If I look at him with detect magic going, is there something going on with him? Is like whatever's...
I asked that while you were away.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Not... So you weren't detecting anything before, but after he said that he was thirsty and he's began drinking that water, you're seeing something in his gut, like a very faint little glimmer of something. It's very, very weak.
Sorin. I'd like to speak with you in private.
Sure.
If you plan to murder me, you might as well just tell me in front.
So time out. Did you hear what happened, Aaron? Well,
what? No, I didn't hear any of it. Hold on, I got a rebuttal for that.
Why would I try and murder you? You're already doing it to yourself. Sorin, I need to speak with you.
Yeah. To update, Aaron, I took the totem to Kozel, and I came back, and you weren't here, but you character was.
The axe?
The totem was actually some ancestral totem that belonged to Kozel's people, and he said he could use it to help us clear the clutch. He'll call on his ancestors, and he gave a creepy wolfish smile out of it. Also, I checked Lance's neck, and he doesn't have the thing Conrad had. Spiral. He just has a little paler.
I'd like to speak with you in private, Sorin.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Step into my office.
Lance, you see the two of them wander off.
I'm gonna pick up the torch while they're talking. I'm gonna pick up the torch, hold it in front of me, and slowly migrate forward, like kind of waving it up and down.
Okay. All right. So, Avastros, Sorin, y'all's interaction will probably be the last thing because it's gonna be 10 here in a couple minutes.
It's 5 a.m. for me. My computer's fucked.
That's amazing. Who's going?
The two of you, y'all's little social thing will probably be the last thing.
I'm gonna get real close to Sorin and whisper into his ear. I'm going to say,
there is something growing in Sorin.
I'm sorry,
in Lance. In his
gut. I
gut.
did notice one thing additionally I haven't told anyone. He keeps being obsessed with this green he has.
you actually, like, the mic cut you off. Green what?
He's engrossed in this green gem that he carries with him. I think we picked it up somewhere along the way.
That may or may not be related.
Those might be whatever the hag gave him to drink.
That's my guess. Instinctually, it makes sense. The liquid poured into his stomach, and that's where the aura is coming from.
So what do we do?
If he worsens... No, we shouldn't even wait. We need to cut his gut open and find the source of that magic. We need to see what is causing it. And if we can remove it from him, I know Va'lori could heal him. But we'd have to cut him open and remove it.
It was in his gut?
Yes.
Stomach.
I put my hand on the wall and I'm like heaving a little bit.
You're not looking
Yeah, you're
too
not
good
doing.
yourself.
You're beginning to sweat, Avastros.
I pull something from my side pouch. I have some antitoxin. I think this will cure you.
I would say save it. In case one of you gets afflicted with something. But if I am able to see the traps, they are magical. We may be able to avoid the rest.
I'll hand it.
I take it. I'm thinking, I'm gonna roll an insight check.
Okay. What do you want to know?
I am going to see if this antitoxin might help Lance at all. Insight. In the tower. My insight is disadvantaged because I'm poisoned. My brain no worky.
Yeah,
My intuition no worky cause me sick.
Well, your brain, your head's kind of hot. You didn't feel well.
No. I'm just saying, like, it's just funny because it's like like insight is like your intuition, and that's like affected by the poison for some reason. It's fine. It's fine.
Drunk.
You don't
That's
think
true.
you don't think the antitoxin would help because of there is that magical glow
That's what I
in
was
his
thinking,
stomach.
too.
Yeah.
I pop the cork and I drink it.
Okay.
I feel
Yeah, like it's you're cured, but it's gonna be cured in like a couple minutes. It needs to kind of do its thing. But
that's
yeah,
fine.
It's gonna
Yeah,
fix
so
you.
I drink it and I put the topper back on the vial and I hand it back to you.
Thank you. I do
Thank
keep
you.
the vial though. I love keeping shit because I'm a hoarder.
Keep an eye on Lance. Make sure he doesn't do anything else. That
He's
might
not.
cause himself to get. I need to sit down.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit down and chill with these dead bodies.
Okay.
But think
He's
think
chilling
about
with
what
the
I
bodies.
said.
I'm gonna make sure he doesn't.
Think about what I said, Sorin. If we could remove it, we could save his life, but I doubt he'll agree to it. We may have to force him.
Don't have a good reaction. I'm just gonna follow out.
He just leaves. Right.
No, I look at you and
No, I know.
you're just not getting a confirmation out of me that I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm committed to it.
I'm following. But it is funny. You're just like you listen. I finish talking and then you just leave. Like the visual is funny to me in my mind.
I'm a drow, dude. I'm like, I got things to do. How
Yeah.
far did Lance go?
He's
I'm just
gone.
gonna call it there. So I'm just gonna.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Because it is now 10. So cool.
I am so sorry, guys, for coming so late.
And
You're
you
fine,
made a
man.
bunch of noise.
I know I did everything wrong today.
No, that wasn't your fault. That was expected.
There's cracks all over the map, and I've walked over at least 2 of them, and so I'm like, no, that's fine. The
Yeah,
map-
I
map
got
fault.
hit by a trap. I mean, like traps, they put little problems in your plans, but it's okay. I was expecting to make sound. You always expect the worst, but hope for the best.
Honestly, we did it at the beginning room, which probably wasn't too bad.
Not like you have the detect trap spell.
I have dungeon.
Detect traps, find traps is a
Yeah.
trap. That spell sucks. Don't take it.
That was a
Just-
trap.
I was
It
kind of
finds
reading
itself. Read that fucking spell and tell me how that's good.
It's not a constant thing. It just is like,
It
hey, there's
pulses.
traps around. But that's
Pulses, and it doesn't even tell you where the traps are. It just says, there's traps. Yeah, we fucking know. The DM literally said that on the way in.
Yeah, it just tells you got trapped. But
Yeah, dude, there's traps. Yeah. Where are they? Oh, I don't know. I don't really find the traps. I just know the traps are there. Oh, so your spell title is a lie. Yes.
Isn't that it's a level 2 spell too?
It's
Oh, that's
garbage.
so bad.
That spell sucks. Yeah, don't take find traps ever.
It's like detect magic is better.
Oh, it's
Well,
way
if it's
better.
not a if it's a mechanical trap, then you're not gonna see it. But
A perception check is better than that spell.
yeah,
Like the thing the spell is supposed to avoid. The fucking skill check is better than the spell itself because you actually get to see where the trap is.
I
Anyway,
guess.
it's dumb.
I mean, there is. If it was a level 1 spell, I would say there is some merit to taking it. Because then,
barely. I
what's
still
the,
wouldn't
What's
take
the
it.
range on that spell? Like, how far can you find a trap? Like, see if there's traps.
Let me. It's either 30 or 60. There's no way it's more
Okay, if
than
it's not 100 or more feet, then yeah, it's garbage.
let me see. I might be talking about my ass.
It might. Is it a
Find
120
traps.
feet.
Oh, so it does
Oh,
have
okay.
120
So, yeah,
feet.
120
I still
feet.
think it's useless. Oh, that's even worse. In my opinion, because at least with 30 feet, you know the trap's right next to you.
Yeah,
Now if it's
you
120
sense,
feet, you know if it's next to you or really far away.
you sense the presence of any trap within range that's within line of sight.
Oh, okay, never mind. That's way worse.
It's
A
way
trap for the
worse,
purpose of the
dude.
spell includes anything that would inflict a sudden or unexpected effect you consider harmful or undesirable, which was specifically intended as such by its creator. Thus, the spell would sense an area affected by the alarm spell, a glyph of warding, or a mechanical pit trap, but it would not reveal a natural weakness in the floor,
So
an
it doesn't
unstable
even get
ceiling,
all
or
the
hidden
traps.
sinkhole. The
Like the
spell
natural
merely
traps?
reveals that a trap
Nah,
is
natural
present.
stuff.
You don't learn the location of each trap, but you do learn the general nature of the danger posed by a trap you sense.
So you have to be within 120 feet and have line of sight. And it happens once. It's not like a continuous vision thing where you can keep
No.
pinging yourself. Okay,
So
yeah, that's
one
that needs to
interesting
be
thing
fair.
that I didn't realize about that spell. There's one interesting thing. You learn the general nature of the danger, which means that's vague as hell. And the DM could make this spell useful by saying, "Oh, the trap is like a magical trap that when it goes off, it will create a fireball, right? Or like it's a pressure plate. So that way, at least you know what you're looking for."
If
but
any
still.
player takes that spell, I would just tell them what the trap is.
Yeah, I would
fucking
too. I would.
wasted the spell.
That spell sucks. If it were, in fact, in the future, I might
There's
just
a
be
dog
like, if
licking
you
my
have find
toes,
traps,
and-
it works like this. I'm just gonna be like, you can determine the trap's
Okay.
location, but you can't.
You
It doesn't
can
like
find
stop.
the traps.
Yeah, you can determine the trap's location, but it doesn't help you in any way solve the trap necessarily. So.
Yeah.
I think that's fair because it's a level 2 spell slot too, because that's kind of a big deal. Okay, so what else do we do? We made noise. I insulted Lance.
That's every session.
What else did I do? We walked. Oh, we found totem. Conjuration.
I did find a little clutch of 3 eggs that were hatched.
Yes,
Big,
you did.
3 big eggs.
They were Ottoman sized.
They were Ottoman Empire.
Jesus Christ, I hope not.
Clutch of large eggs that were hatched.
World-ending eggs.
Yeah. So you returned the totem to Kosil.
Oh, I got poisoned and then cured of poison. And there was one thing I need to remember for next time that I didn't forget.
Lance is thirsty.
Lance is thirsty. Lance.
I know it sounds stupid singing all out like that, but
Lance is thirsty and
He's
needs.
thirsty boy.
He needs
Needs a
some love.
Vastros' sweet D.
He needs to
my
have
God.
his stomach
Stomach
cut into to remove the magic within. What school of magic was it?
I whispered it to you.
Necromancy.
Thank you. Right. I was like, I know, but like, how did I not know?
How do you know?
Yeah, I was trying to remember because I don't remember you saying it because you didn't say it. That is a really interesting school of magic. I'm not gonna lie.
And Va'lori's
It is.
scribing stuff.
It's
from
very
the-
interesting.
Huh?
He's saying what happened, and you were scribing stuff.
Oh,
I don't know what's going on with her though. I just write from my perspective.
I told you.
Oh, you
She's
did?
figuring
Okay.
some shit
I'm
out.
letting
He's waiting.
Va'lori.
I'm like the mess. I'm
is
like Hermes. I'm going back and forth.
driving
I'm
shit
telling you
off
what's going on.
the walls. And man, my poison was cured, but I have to wait a minute. Poison is cured, but have to wait a minute. Okay, because I have it on me still, and that's why I didn't want to forget.
That's fine. I have it in my notes that you took it. You're cured.
Cool.
'Cause
All right.
I'm pretty sure I used this on somebody before, but I have lesser restoration.
Yep, that'll work too.
Just so you know.
I want an empty vial.
Put
I
some poison
actually don't mind. I know. I don't know if I don't. I hope my character doesn't have like huge plot armor. I know I'm kind of. There's a storyline there, but I actually wouldn't mind. I kind of like the way the Ghostland feels. It feels like people just kind of like come and then go. I don't know. It's like you could die at any corner, and I kind of like that. So like, I hope I don't have plot armor, Nathan. I hope like if it comes down to it, if I die, I die.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you can.
I mean, I'm not gonna seek death, but I mean,
No,
I'm
I mean,
not. I'm not Lance. But
no, yeah. I mean, if you die and you don't have the resources to like save you,
right, cool. That's
yeah,
what
I mean that's totally.
I do
totally
like that
possible.
because now like Lance has some affliction, and we have to think of some weird way to save him. And if it's anything like the thing before, I feel like this is worse, dude. I really do.
You guys have no idea. It's so great. I'm in Aaron's spot where it's like, this is so good. You guys have no idea what's actually happening with it.
It's the school of magic that perturbs me. Like, if it was just like magic in his gut, I'd be like, whatever. But but it's the school that's making me fucking go, what?
Yep.
And that's why I'm like, we gotta cut you open, bro. Because I know what school of magic it is.
I can probably do the surgery part of it. Like do the cut.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because you'll be precise with your 20 decks. I can tell you what to do with my magic vision going. And we'll have Va'lori hold him down with her ripped muscles.
I was thinking Causal could just knock him out.
Oh, fuck yeah. Sorry,
just-
Lance, we're gonna be
He'll just
doing
take
some
his
exploratory
ancestors'
surgery on you.
And knock him out.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Dude, the fucking vape finished it off for me. It is what it is. Just back to vaping.
Man.
We get it, you vape. Does Lance vape? That'd be sick.
I'm actually gonna be trying to quit once I'm out of my supply. I'm gonna be trying to quit nicotine.
It's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not making any judgments, but I don't know. I don't know.
When he casts without trace, he just vapes onto the floor.
He's just fucking vaping hard.
That's where the fog comes from.
Here come the shadows.
He says there's a sense of tranquility. That's the nicotine hit.
Oh, no.
Holy shit.
God damn it.
Well, Nathan, this was
Well-
fucking awesome. I like this. I know you didn't make the map, but like it fits perfectly. It's cool. I really like it.
We all were like, we need an actual dungeon, so
Yeah. This is what
this
we're
was
doing.
decent size for you guys in your level. So
Dude, I like dungeons, man.
sorry, I feel
Dungeons
like
make me happy.
felt weird. Like I kind of I've just been like in a weird, not like a weird funk, but I just didn't feel like I was all in today.
You know what? I don't know if that's been like a continuous thing, but last time we played Star Wars or whatever campaign we're doing, I forgot which one it was, but it was you were like you were.
I think I'm
off
just
then.
tired. Yeah, I didn't. Not that I slept bad last night. I just didn't sleep very much. So that's